Hello everyone, I am BowserJrXD, and welcome to the Love's RV Travel Stops 250 at Talladega Superspeedway, race 21 of 23 for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series in 2023. It's the second race of the round of 8, and it's probably the most terrifying race of the season for those in that top 8. Corey Heim won 2 weeks ago at Bristol after a late race pass on Christian Eckes, so he doesn't have to worry about this crap. Meanwhile, the other 7 drivers are probably shitting themselves, knowing that they could be taken out in a crash. For the last 8 years, or the last 7 years since the playoffs began in the Truck Series, no playoff driver has won this race. Furthermore, the last 4 years have all had a first-time winner. At 2016, Grant Enfinger won his first race. He was in the Truck Series running part-time with GMS. 2017, the winner was Parker Kligerman. It was his second win. 2018 was Timothy Peters running. Kligerman was running for Henderson Motorsports. Timothy Peters running for GMS in place of Dalton Sargent, who was unceremoniously let go. It was Peters' 11th and final win. 2019 was Spencer Boyd for his first win for Young's Motorsports. 2020 was Rafael Lessard for Kyle Busch Motorsports. 2021, Tate Fogelman for Young's Motorsports. And 2022 was Matt DiBenedetto in his first win with Rackley War. So yeah, those last 4 years of all first-time winners. Can the trend repeat? Will somebody win their first race? And if not, will it be a non-playoff driver? My pick today is Jake Drew, and we'll see how this goes.
Jamie, it's great to be back with you guys in a
Also, Jamie Little in the booth. Thank God you have me, right?
You mentioned Corey Heim, how he got blocked in a couple weeks ago at Bristol. The other side of that story is Christian Eckes, of course, getting past with 6 laps to go, not locking himself in after dominating that race. I spoke to him about what that meant. He said it was tough to get over. It took him about a day. He felt sorry for himself, and then he said he switched gears, and it was on to Talladega. And what the goal is for today, that goal is to leave here with the same points gap that he has coming into here. He wants to go to Homestead and not have that pressure on him after we get done here at Talladega. Josh?
Well, Regan, it's felt like a long 2 weeks for the defending champion Zane Smith after a rough outing at Bristol that has him 14 points below the cut line. He's got his work cut out for him again today. He starts 18th in the field. The good news, he's got a couple wins at super speedways. Looking to transfer that over here to Talladega. For the first time this season, he's got a teammate in the 34, a past champion, Brett Moffitt. The goal for both of those trucks, find a way to get the 38 into victory lane, guys.
Certainly great stories to watch. I mean, Christian Eckes has been so hard to beat this year. An average finish in the playoffs of 2nd. And then you have the defending series champion in the 38 of Zane Smith, who they need to turn things up a bit. And I wouldn't want it to be here.
Hello, P. Well, the race hasn't started yet, so you'll have to wait for the trucks actually to go green.
You know, and I talked about our playoff drivers having a big day today, but I just love Talladega for the uncertainty and the fact.
So a bunch of storylines. 2 previous as displayed on the bottom of the screen. Let me see. You know, Talladega. I mean, we got not Talladega. We got 2 different champions in the playoffs right now. The last 2 champions, Ben Rhodes in 2021 and Zane Smith in 2022. And I think both of them are below the cut line. What else? We got some other important stories of the Truck Series. Kyle Busch Motorsports announced they are selling to Spire Motorsports. Spire will field 3 full-time Truck Series teams in addition to a 3rd Cup Series team for Zane Smith.
Love's RV Stop. Please welcome Vice President of Marketing, Dave Frankenfield, Activation Manager, Amanda Coolman, and Senior Manager of Marketing Operations, Julie Bartell.
Talladega, hope you're ready for some great racing. Welcome to the Love's RV Stop 250.
On behalf of the Love family
and more than 40,000 Love's team members,
drivers, start your engines!
All right, engines are fired. 40 different I'm gonna copy paste this in a different tab. 40 different teams attempted to qualify for Talladega to get today, which means that 4 teams missed the field. Those are the 10. That's the 10 truck of Jennifer Jo Cobb. The 12 for her own team. The number 12 was Spencer Boyd for Young's Motorsports, the race he won 4 years ago. The 33 of Keith McGee for Ream Brothers Racing, and the number 95 entry of Clay Greenfield for GK Racing. Now, time to go over the starting lineup. Starting 22nd, driving the number 20. Starting 36th, driving the number 22 Powder Ventures Excavations Ford. Excavations Ford for AM Racing from Abbotsford, British Columbia, Canada, Jason White. Starting 35th, driving the number 04 Fly Alliance CarQuest Ford for Roper Racing from Vernon, Texas, Corey Roper. Starting 34th, driving the number 56 Buffalo Wild Wings Units Toyota for Hill Motorsports from Port Tobacco, Maryland, Tyler Hill. Starting 33rd, driving the number 30 Critical Path Security Toyota for On Point Motorsports from La Mirada, California, Ryan Vargas. Starting 32nd, driving the number 02 Trophy Tractor Celsius Chevrolet for Young's Motorsports from Ligonier, Pennsylvania, Garrett Smithley. Starting 31st, driving the number 34 Freight Auctions Ford for Front Row Motorsports from Grimes, Iowa, Brett Moffitt. Starting 30th, driving the number 28 FDNY Racing Chevrolet for FDNY Racing from Alexandria, Louisiana, Brian Dawsett. Starting 29th, driving the number 43 RaceToStopSuicide.com Chevrolet for GMS Racing from DeLand, Florida, Daniel Dye. Starting 28th, driving the number 25 Rackley Roofing Chevrolet for Rackley War from Talking Rock, Georgia, Chandler Smith. Matt DiBenedetto announced he would not be returning to the team, and as this based probably as retaliation, he was let go. Assholes. Even it's like you couldn't let him finish the last 3 races. And starting 28th, driving the number 75. Wait, what the heck? I'm reading the wrong. Sorry, I'm wrong. I'm way wrong. I didn't copy paste my list correctly, or I forgot to copy paste my list. So I have last race's lineup, and this race's lineup side by side. So I'm getting all fucked up. And I don't have both. I use different tabs for where they're from and what their sponsors are, so it's throwing me off. Anyway, starting 27th, driving the number 41 Unit Shippers Chevrolet for Nice Motorsports from Driftwood, Texas, Bailey Curry. Starting 26th, driving the number 20 CB Fabricating Chevrolet for Young's Motorsports from Anderson, Indiana, Greg Van Alst. Starting 25th, driving the number 23 Champion Power Equipment Chevrolet for GMS Racing from Fairhope, Alabama, Grant Enfinger, our first playoff driver. Obviously the one starting the farthest back. Starting 24th, driving the number 17 Dead on Tools Toyota for Tricon Garage from Artesia, New Mexico, Taylor Gray. Starting 23rd, driving the number 13 Odyssey Battery Ford for Thor Sport Racing from Temecula, California, Haley Deegan. Shut up, Reddit. Starting 22nd, driving the number 16 Lunai Toyota for Hattori Racing Enterprises from San Bernardino, California, Tyler Ankrum. Starting 21st, driving the number 45 Auto Parkage Chevrolet for Nice Motorsports from Van Nuys, California, Lawless Allen. Starting 20th, driving the number 52 Gear Wrench Toyota for Hallmark Friesen Racing from Niagara-on-the-Lake, Ontario, Canada, Stuart Friesen. Starting 19th, driving the number 15 Sport Clips Toyota for Tricon Garage from Artesia, New Mexico, Tanner Gray. Starting 18th, driving the number 38 Love's RV Stop Ford for Front Row Motorsports from Huntington Beach, California, Zane Smith. Got the title sponsor, and he's our second playoff driver. Starting 17th, driving the number 9 Titan Construction Chevrolet for CR7 Motorsports from Simpsonville, South Carolina, Colby Howard. Starting 16th, driving the number 19 Napa Auto Care Chevrolet for McAnally Hilgeman Racing from Middletown, Connecticut. Did I say Middletown for Clearman? I meant to say Greenwich, Connecticut. Anyway, from Middletown, New York, Christian Eckes. This is what happens when I'm thinking I've memorized where they're from. Starting 5th, and also Eckes is our third playoff driver. Starting 15th, driving the number 32 First Bank of Alabama Chevrolet for Brett Holmes Racing from Munford, Alabama, Brett Holmes. Starting 14th, driving the number 24 Wendell Scott Foundation Chevrolet for GMS Racing from Washington, D.C., Raja Karuth. Last 5 Talladega winners only led the final lap. Interesting. That's another thing I see if that trend continues. Starting 13th, driving. I didn't miss it. I don't know why I say Klickerman hasn't even come up in the order yet. I got messed up because I messed up the order earlier. Starting 13th, driving the number 75 Greenwich, Connecticut, Parker Klickerman. Yeah, I'm not going to be this hopefully I'm not this discombobulated during the race. Starting 12th, driving the number 88 Menards Jack Links Ford for Thor Sport Racing from Tulare, California, Matt Crafton. I hope is that how it's pronounced? Tulare, the city? I don't know. Starting 11th, driving the number 1 Serial 1 Premium E-Bikes Toyota for Tricon Garage from Riverside, California, David Gilliland. Now for the top 10. Starting 10th, driving the number 61 Toyota Tsusho Toyota for Hattori Racing Enterprises from Fullerton, California, Jake Drew. Starting 9th, driving the number 11 Safelite Toyota for Tricon Garage from Marietta, Georgia, Corey Heim. Starting 8th, driving the number 99 Campers Inn RV Ford for Thor Sport Racing from Louisville, Kentucky, Ben Rhodes. Heim and Rhodes are the 4th and 5th playoff drivers, I forgot to say. Starting 7th, driving number 42 Worldwide Express Chevrolet for Nice Motorsports from Portage, Michigan, Carson Hocevar, our 6th playoff driver. Starting 6th, driving number 51 True Timber Chevrolet for Kyle Busch Motorsports. Where is he from? Damn it. From Anaheim? No. From Loomis, California, Jack Wood. Starting 5th, driving the number 98 Soda Sense Curb Records Ford for Thor Sport Racing from Seymour, Wisconsin, Ty Majeski, our 7th playoff driver. Starting 4th, driving the number 5 CST Industrial Toyota for Tricon Garage from Anaheim, California, Dean Thompson. Starting 3rd, driving the number 35 Quanta Services Chevrolet for McAnally Hilgeman Racing from Monroe, Georgia, Jake Garcia. Starting 2nd on the outside pole, driving the number 2 Gainbridge Chevrolet for Rev Racing from Miami, Florida, Nick Sanchez, our highest starting playoff driver. And on pole, driving the number 4 Bomba Buggy Chevrolet for Kyle Busch Motorsports with a pole time of 53.368 seconds and an average speed of 179.433 miles per hour, almost a mile an hour faster than the next driver. From Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Chase Purdy. And that is your starting lineup for today's Love's RV Travel Stop 250. Or Love's RV Stop 250. Did I get the name of the race wrong? I could have sworn it was the Love's RV Travel Stops 250. So just, so I'll have to rename my thing. Loves RV Stop 2. Okay. Well, that's a blunder. All right. Let me see. Let me read the comments real quick. Sorry, I stumbled through that starting lineup, which is my bad. Wait, it's a good day of racing for all the for all you NASCAR fans. ARCA will immediately follow the Talladega truck race at Salem Speedway. It is the penultimate race of the season, and Jesse Love can clinch if he exits today with that. Hold on. ARCA Salem entry list. I just need to see how many cars there are. 0, 2, 10, 11, 12, 15, 18, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 48, 66, 68, 69, 19 cars at Salem. ARCA, let's see. Racing, reference, Bush's, Beans, 200. Oh, they get double points? No, let me check the Kansas one then. Okay, 48, okay. Maximum of 48 points. 19th can get... Is it 2 points for leading a lap? I guess it's 2 points for leading a lap. 25. 23. I'm just trying to do the math. But Jesse Love can clinch today. Can clinch the title. No. It's 50 plus 23. 48 plus 23. Jesse Love can clinch the title if he has more than a 121-point lead exiting today's race. And from the looks, his lead is already larger than that. So he just can't lose too much ground. Really, as long as he doesn't lose too much ground to Andres Perez. He's fine. The pace truck is off. We're ready for 94 laps around this 2.66 mile oval. We are green at Talladega. Chase Purdy was on the inside of the line, let his teammate through to the front. So now it's a Kylish Motorsports 1-2 up in the first row. And right behind the 4 is the 2 of Nick Sanchez, which is essentially a third of KBM truck because due to Rev Racing's relationship with KBM. Let's see if they can get win 101 before the season's over. Middle lane not going well. Jack Wood, Jake Drew, Stuart Friesen sliding back. Jake Garcia had to pit before the race started because he had some problems. He's starting in the back. 3 wide behind the front 5. Brett Holmes is the exact same paint Talladega earlier this year when he had First Bank of Alabama as the sponsor.
Big jump, I said, for the 51 of Jack Wood. You can't pass before the start-finish line. He moved to the outside. NASCAR looked at the video and determined that he was up beside the truck that was leading Purdy. They brought him to pit road.
Oh, Jack Wood has been penalized. Then.
Penalty for the 51 of Jack Wood, who had a good start, great qualifying effort for him. But his teammate Chase Purdy continues to lead here.
There goes that third line. You see it again, forming up there.
Chandler Smith, the 25 truck, is leading that line right now.
I love that sound. Second lane starting to come back. Raja Caruth leading it. Chase Purdy forced now. He's got to juggle the lines.
and put your truck on the bottom in front of that line.
At this point, how much is Chase Purdy driving in his rearview mirror, Michael?
At least half the time, maybe even 75%. You're constantly
Oh.
so you know right
It's,
now,
you know, this sound, I never really noticed. This reminds me more of the V8s.
monitoring that. Look at his foot. You said it, Phil.
This sounds exactly like the V8s.
But he's got to manage his throttle and the brake. That's great TV, guys. Just showing what all goes on behind the wheel. And these are his feet we're talking about, not even his hands.
You pump the brake right there a little bit. He's just trying to manage that gap to the truck in front of him.
An outside line. We
It's,
see
I mean, engine sound, it sounds exactly like the Gen 4 Super Speedways.
they're forming up. Two nice lines here as Chase Purdy continues to lead the inside.
See the telemetry on the lower left side of the screen. You can see the brake pedal and the throttle. And both of
Like, not just like the sound of them rushing by, but yeah, like the onboard, the engine sounds exactly like it.
Isn't that great? Watching his feet.
Ooh, almost contact between the 4 and the 24. Chase Purdy, let out the dry. Oh, man. And Nick Sanchez is gonna surge on that inside lane. Roger Caruth looked like he was gonna try and go down. Decided against it.
He had led all 4 laps, and only led 4 laps in his career before today. Now he slipped back. He's third truck in line in the middle lane.
Oh,
Ty Majeski, we talked about our playoff racers that have to get up here and make a statement.
this sounds so good.
Majeski's doing just that.
Well, for the second time today, the 88 in that Craftsman, don't look now, but he's trying to get somebody to come with him. He's in the top line at right yellow number 88.
Yes, Zane Smith moved up in front of him. Now there's other trucks moving up as well.
And then there's trucks moving down too. They're moving all over the place.
I'm in love.
From the drag.
There's a lot of movement
Oh,
here.
his penalty's over.
51 of Jack Wood.
Critical for Jack not to speed on that penalty, and it's going to be hard for him, I think, to stay on lead lap. These guys are left.
Oh, Jay Garcia didn't even start the race. Oh my God.
Qualifying.
Qualifying, you're all by yourself. No help from the other trucks through the draft. So he's going to get queued up in a hurry. He can just hope that no one else gets left before the end of this first stage and can get a free pass.
And you see these drivers here going through the
Oh.
truck. Well, Jack is not quite a half a lap ahead of him, but again, at 2 seconds a lap, it goes by quickly.
Riding on board with Zane Smith, you see Brett Moffitt just ahead of him. Brett Moffitt, welcome back. 2018 Truck Series champion. He's a teammate of Zane Smith.
So I can make it a little louder, in case y'all don't have the audio for the race.
Mention replacement for Zane Smith for next year. Doing a nice job working together as teammates so far.
Wow, this is intense. I mean, it's only lap 6, Phil. And we're already 3 wide, side drafting, a lot of bumping. Very aggressive.
Right now, Nick Sanchez can breathe a little bit. Doesn't have anybody to his outside. Has Ty Majeski locked onto his tailgate. Kosovar right there in third. Corey Hyman fourth.
Okay, outside lane starting to peter out a bit. Maybe we'll see some trucks pull back
The
out.
winner here at Talladega. Really, really good run early.
And a great looking truck, but you're a 2-time winner at Talladega in the Truck Series, so if you're going to jump in a truck, why don't you come here and give it a whirl, right? They're not racing in the Xfinity Series, where, by the way, he's trying to make a run for the championship. He's
Oh!
just on the outside looking
Like a
in.
truck might have gotten caught out the outside. Caruth got caught out. He's gonna slide back.
Jump on the line.
Was that a bail? Decided he didn't like maybe the way his truck felt or the way things looked.
I thought maybe that he was looking to get with his teammate Grant Infick, but Grant's already gone by him. Grant right now is running about the 13th spot. It changes every lap.
Nick Sanchez continues to lead now. Kyle Busch Motorsports been strong. Kyle Busch himself is actually standing on the grid next to Nick Sanchez. And big news this week, Kyle Busch Motorsports has been sold to Spire Motorsports. The building, the trucks, Rowdy Manufacturing, all of it. Kyle Busch, though, just saying he will be in a truck 5 times next year for the team. He's also staying on to kind of give perspective and oversee.
I love this sound so much. I can't concentrate on what's happening because, oh man, God, it's like sex for your ears. No, don't go to commercial. Come back. Oh man, oh my God. I mean, I gotta listen. Like, is this what it sounded like at Daytona, or like I don't like? I feel like I would have noticed it. I'm gonna listen, like, but it sounds so good. I mean, I know what I'm saying, but oh my god, I don't want this to end.
What happened?
I'm just
Dean
listening.
Thompson and came up the race. Colby Howard around. Lane had a run for him. I mean, it could have been a whole lot worse.
Oh, come on, I'm just trying to find the right
Majeski goes high. Leads that first lap.
Once I've just been deaf to it.
Truck's wiggling. Get used to that. That's what part I got to get used to because they're going to do it all night. And this is good as they're going to be. Their tires are relatively brand new. 88 big flag comes out. 2 laps in. We understand.
Come on.
Their truck is handling. They're learning how to roll off the gas and take advantage of runs in order to be able to pick up the help from behind.
I listened to the Daytona race from this year.
These guys are getting since they come through. Most of these spotters will be working all weekend. The best spotters in the business.
I was in Atlanta, which is also super speed. I don't remember them sounding like this.
It was Eckes and DiBenedetto down.
I probably have video of it though. So.
Against those Thors. Majeski sideways coming off the corner. He saves it, but loses a ton of position. Stage 1 goes to the 19, and that is Christian.
Maybe it sounded a bit like it. Like I'm just trying to make sure I'm not. Okay, where's the video from Atlanta? Where are we? No, that was from earlier. Let's see. It's qualifying.
Took the most damage.
All right. Yeah, it didn't sound like that in Atlanta. I don't know, like.
The NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series playoffs.
Maybe they just amplified the sound.
He's racing from Talladega. Nothing has changed since we stepped aside. Nick Sanchez continues to lead Ty Majeski and Carson Hocevar.
Van Alst to the garage, mechanical.
With a nice run.
Really tight pack race here, Donna. Quarter mile trucks at home. You can't lock bumpers in the trucks. You can bump and you can push, but you lock them up. NASCAR wins the good road. So keep your eye on that situation. These drivers know how to manage it. Sometimes it's just too tempting not to hang on that back bumper just a little bit longer. NASCAR won't like that.
Jamie Michael pointed out the last lap before this, the fastest truck on the racetrack was Greg Van Alst. He's running 32nd. And he was the fastest truck on the racetrack.
That means he has 31 trucks in front of him to help that truck pull through the air and make that lap time. 32nd position, fastest truck on the track.
And you see 8 laps to go in stage number 1. Stages today, 20 laps, 40 laps, and that'll get us.
Sanchez still leads, but now the outside line has gotten a good head of steam. Clearman charging to the front now.
Massive track, and you see that fast number 4 truck of Chase Purdy. He's got to the back of Parker Clearman, and they're slowly making progress on the outside up toward Nick Sanchez leading this race. It might take a couple laps to get a truck length,
But they've done that now. You see, Parker Clearman now is going to try to pull up beside of Nick Sanchez with a good push from Chase Purdy.
I think the key to Clearman is Purdy. We know how fast it was. Pole truck, he can get on the back of that truck and get him up there and challenge for the lead.
Let's get an update on our leader, Josh.
Yeah, guys, important to notice that Nick Sanchez does not have a lot of experience at these super speedways,
But he's been good at them. I mean, he almost won Atlanta. I was there. Barely a loss to Christian Eckes.
Right now, they said be patient. You're doing very well, and your moneymaker right now is the corner entry. So
There's the Jack Wood, who's a lap down. Oh no, almost a lap down.
You know, look, we're getting ready to lap a truck here. Sometimes this gets a little tight. You got to swing up wide. You're going to be 3 laps at some point. This opens up opportunity for other
He
drivers.
should just.
This sometimes can cause an issue as you pass by.
Here we go. Let's see how they react. So they're gonna. The lanes shift up one to get around it.
Spotter communication right here.
Here's what I'm talking about. You can see it's already getting jumbled up a bit.
Oh.
Jack's fast enough to hang there too. He's not just gonna
Oh man, he just lost in line, and David Gilliland's gonna suffer for it.
right down on the back of that arm
Oh!
David Gillen tried to side draft on that.
Another truck just got hung out.
Brett Holmes bumping the 51 of Jack.
Ah, shit. The 61 got hung out. Damn it.
Right now, we've run along with Zane Smith. Nobody else in danger of going a lap down, so if we can run this stage out, Jack will get that free pass.
So Jake Drew, the 61, gets shuffled back. He lost his spot, and he's falling back. He qualified top.
I need the points. I need to clinch today in my fantasy league for the truck series.
Randy, what are they saying in Parker Clickerman's pit?
Well, Jamie, it's been a great start of the race for Parker so far. Always so good on these drafting racetracks. Of course, 2 wins here at Talladega. Looking for his 3rd one today. It would make you think they would bring the same truck every time, right? Not this time. They built a brand new truck for today with help with Kyle Busch Motorsports on this truck. It is very fast right now. They felt like the truck they had before was not good enough to do what he's doing right now. Lead the pack and be the aggressive guy. He felt like he always had to be the guy pushing before.
Van Alst did not go to the garage, as Bob Pockworth said.
That's impressive. You don't talk to many crew chiefs that will tell you we're going to build a brand new racetrack to go to a super speedway track.
Getting down to it now on lap 17. 4 laps to go in this stage. There are a lot of our playoff drivers right now outside that top 10.
Only 4 of them are in the top 10. Sanchez, Majeski, Hocevar, and Heim.
Those are the playoff drivers. Except
Enfinger just made it. Enfinger started the farthest back of all of them. He's made his way into the top 10.
race in Phoenix, so he doesn't have much to worry about.
Clearman just so close. He was almost there into 3, but taking that wider arc around the outside put him in a bind and fell back off the leader.
That's Jake Garcia, who had gone behind the wall at the start of the race, having issues. Looks like they figured out their problem. Trying to make his way back out and join the race.
3 to go on the stage.
This time Majeski's saying.
You know, the spotters, they just want you to be aware of everything. They want you to understand what might happen. Even if that doesn't happen, that's what Majeski has to look out for. Because the spotter has a global view. He can see more clearly what all's going on. And he thinks that outside line is going to run, and the 2 will go up and block.
And those spotters are the same voices that you'll hear tomorrow during the cup race. That was Brandon Lyons.
Garcia is finally on the track.
Majeski right here today.
Watch Chase Purdy just behind the 75 of Parker Clickerman.
Here's the move on the outside. Here comes Parker Clearman. Now the 2 lanes are equal.
I'm not sure the one of David Gillen wasn't in the back of the 4 Chase Purdy prior to that. Clickerman doing
Going down the backstretch now.
even down the backstretch.
Now saying this was just a slight advantage, but the help for both rows coming up. It's Chase Purdy and Ty Majeski on the top and the bottom.
Carson Hocevar in the back of Majeski, and that propelled that line forward.
But David Gilliland, co-owner of the race team, 47 years old, says, you know what, I'm going to come out and jump in the truck for the 2nd time.
Clickerman looks like he has a slight advantage as they head down into the tri-oval.
On the outside.
Michael, this reminds Jamie.
We're coming around to the last lap of stage 1. Critical stage points up for grabs.
You can compete at a high level.
Sanchez hatching to have the advantage, probably because he had the inside lane.
Out here, though, this has been a great place for
This is
him.
where some moves might happen.
Last race here, he was on the pole for Kyle Busch Motorsports.
Final lap here, this stage. The points we give
2 rows, 2 by 2 by 2, stretching all the way back to 21st.
Each win.
Couple cars forming a 3rd lane with Grant and Finger to the outside. Let's see if they can generate a run. Meanwhile, on the bottom, Sanchez, Majeski a little farther out.
Carson Hocevar now is going to have a bit of a run.
Hocevar in 3rd, Corey Heim 4th. Playoff drivers running 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, Chase Purdy trying to pull out of the middle of the inside lane. Didn't work well. So does Majeski. He tries to pull out. But Sanchez will hold him off to win the stage. Hocevar 2nd, Heim 3rd, Majeski 4th, Holmes 5th, Howard 6th, Clickerman 7th, Tanner Gray 8th, David Gilliland 9th, Dean Thompson snatching the last stage point of stage 1.
Getting a little bit jiggy.
No, they didn't really play it that well.
Oh, up high. Are we going to go 3 wide?
All right, anyway, we wait. So looking at the ARCA entry list, let's see, Wayne Peterson Motorsports, does the number 0 entry for Nick Moeller. Rev Racing has 1 entry for Andres Perez de Lara. I don't know why they don't have another one for LeVar Scott. I see actually the 2nd entry for Wayne Peterson with Kevin Hinkle, Alex Clubb in the 0-3. The 3 cars for Fast Track, the 10, 11, 12 for Tim Monroe, Zachary Tinkle, and Pumpa. The 3 Venturini cars of Breidinger, Jesse Love, Brent Cruz, William Sawalich, and Joe Gibbs entry. Brayton Laster for Rise Motorsports, Frankie Muniz for Jones Racing, Christian Rose for AM, Brad Smith for his own team, John Garrett for Veer Motorsports, Mike Basham for Kimmel, and Will Kimmel for Kimmel Racing, and Connor Popplewell for the 95 car. I'm not sure what team that is. 95. Man Motorsports. No, I said it's coming right after ARCA Salem was right after Talladega. After that, it's the modifieds at North Wilkesboro with a very narrow point lead between 1st and 2nd with 3 races to go in the series. And then we have the ARCA West series at All American Speedway where it doesn't look like 2nd place in points Landon Lewis is going to be entered. No, he's not, which is a shame. Caden Honeycutt will be taking over the car.
He likes this place. I'm telling you, he loves this place. So maybe
it all but confirms that the championship will go to Sean Hingorani, who most certainly does not deserve it.
Think back, Phil, when we were drivers back in the day, if you will.
That's 10 years or older.
As this track, despite its reputation, you couldn't wait to get there and challenge it and show everybody that you were going to be the man on the biggest track in NASCAR.
How about this? Stage 1 results. Those very much needed 10 points for Nick Sanchez, who came into this race below the cut line. So 22 points back. He's got to get all he can.
Yeah, he did it too. Only 4 of our 8 playoff drivers got points. And you see them finishing 1st through 4th in this stage.
What about Holmes and Howard?
Yeah.
5th and 6th in this first stage. They're showing that they might have what it takes to win at Talladega.
Look at Dean Thompson back there in 10th. He had to go to the rear for unapproved adjustments. Made his way all the way up into the top 10.
And David Gilliland, 47-year-old.
A very spry 47-year-old.
Yes, he is.
Let's end this age thing already.
I just love it because he runs the team. All these youngsters around.
We're going to have pit stops here.
I'm taking, like you mentioned, 2 tires here.
Yeah, I talked to a couple crew chiefs, and they feel like 2 here, 4 in the second break.
Yeah.
Maybe none or 2 on that green flag stop.
Talking to some of the crew chiefs, they had some tire wear at this race last year. Same tires last year, too, so they're a little bit worried about that.
Some trucks staying out. Or no, it's Jack Wood getting the free pass. Never mind.
See the drivers making their way down pit road. Ring it. They're coming your way.
Jamie, it's been a perfect start to this Talladega race for Archie Bosapark. Scoring those stage points, that was one of the primary goals in this first stage. That, along with not getting in any trouble.
Oh, Zane Smith, bad entry to his pit box, entering it backwards. All right. Disaster.
Well, the team told Nick Sanchez that was a textbook stage as he got much needed stage points with the way he came in for fuel only. He said, I love the way this
Sanchez, Majeski, Rhodes, no tires. Oh, loose wheel. Kligerman, Gillen, Holmes, Tanner Gray, host of Artillery Gray, Eckes, the rest of the top 10 on 2 tires. But someone lost a tire.
He got damaged. That truck is damaged on the right rear. The team will have to attend to that.
I think that damage is from either his tire carrier or a tire, probably a tire.
Dang, like, it's on the right rear.
They got tapped as he
Maybe it changes their strategy,
Damn.
but still going to have a chance to win the race.
And who does that belong to is the question. Let's see what happened here.
That's going to be Zane's, I think. No, he just got a little
Oh,
too high.
oh my God.
That's where the damage came from.
What about that crew member? That is violent.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Just too much rear brake right now, Phil.
Man, he smacked. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
That's a lot of damage to that.
Yeah, like there's like a right. They have a thing on the right rear as well, in addition to their spoiler, I think, and that just got fucked up.
The best angle into the truck that he thought he could do. That's athleticism.
So glad these guys are athletes now. That is a hard hit right there.
Never mind. Actually, no, I'm wrong. It's on the other side. It's on their left rear. That's the thing is propped up on. But yeah, I mean that tire changer slammed into that. You know, he slammed into the tire changer, and that panel got all fucked up. Oh Lord.
There's that warrior.
Man.
Look at him, just continues to dig. And
Keep doing his job. Keep doing his job.
for a driver, though, that's got to just weigh on you. Like, you want to know if your guy is okay. Let's listen on board here. Ooh.
Oh.
So scary.
Two tires went flying. And he like the tire changer just walks up like it ain't no thing. Looks like Brian Dawsett will be the last place finisher for today.
We've come a long way in 125 years.
I realized I forgot to read all my comments from earlier. My apologies to you guys. You deserve. Let's see. So let's see. Answer the win for Clearman second. Don't count on Eckes. Now we're Sharp. We're watching Skinner and Hornet dominate. And Sprague. Don't forget Jack Sprague. And hot hello to Alex Aviation and Weather. Alright. Hope you all enjoyed today's video. I'm still working on my my IndyCar vid. I'm still working on my 300 wins for Hendrick. Right now it's 60% done. Mind if I'm all over the go back down to 100. I should know.
Superspeedway for the Love's RV Stop 250. 25 laps completed, 69 laps to go as we ride on board with Zane Smith, who had that awful pit road accident there. Let's take a look back again at what happened.
And he turns to go in his pit, and you can see the black marks. The tires locked up in the back, and that was just incredible that athlete was able to maintain control of his body to put it into the side of that truck in a way that he could walk away.
And that is Charles Plank. He's the tire carrier. And I'm hearing, Josh, you got it?
Oh, yeah, that again.
Charles Plank, and he's watching the replay there. What was going through your mind?
And they got the guy who got hit.
I thought I could clear it, and I didn't, but it looks like
He's gonna jump over the truck.
I'm glad I made it on the deck lid instead of getting underneath it. So
Oh.
we're ready. We're ready for the next stop. And how are you feeling? You good to go? I'm great to go. There you go. He's a tough guy, guys.
That makes me so happy. That
Charles Plank, give the guy a medal. But yeah, 38 truck looks kind of screwed now.
Present he was in the moment, what he needed to do not to hurt himself.
Carrying 2 tires, by the way, when he got hit. Beast mode. I think the only thing that was wrong with him, he had a fat lip.
Well, it's incredible that we say it all the time. The athleticism that these big crew guys have. That's just a great example of it. Not only that, it looked like he's kind of halfway tickled by it. You know, now we're ready to go for the next one. That's awesome. Thought he could jump the track, so.
I braked all through 3 and 4, and it was normal. And I went right around here, went to it, and it was just wrong. Like, it was like gauge, it was just super wrong. And I just, okay, we're recovering.
Here's Zane. Worried about his crew member. They told him he's all good, he's fine, and then he explained what happened.
Yeah, and you saw the issue on pit road there, but what about Bristol? When Zane came to pit road, hit it outside of his box, cost him a good finish at Bristol. So a couple of mental errors here for Zane. Mental, I'd say that here at Bristol, just hitting in the wrong spot. Today, a mechanical problem. The reason probably why I feel his brake pedal was soft, we saw Carson Hoster all over his brakes, on and off, on and off. That can lead to that happening, get too much heat in those brakes.
So Zane Smith back in the 33rd spot right now as we get ready to go green once again.
Lights are off the pace truck.
Corey Hine, Regan.
Yeah, what happened?
You guys talked about it earlier in the race about tire wear and what we could expect.
Or maybe just pit
today.
for
The first
tire
time I
for
went to
4
check out
tires.
tire wear, Corey Hine, the brake rear that came off of that truck, you see right there, some cords showing up just a little bit right now. Check with Scott Zibanelli, crew chief. He said, I'm not concerned about that right now. The track hasn't had anybody on it yet. It should get better as we go, but something to keep an eye on.
And a couple of our leaders, Regan, didn't get tires, so this could develop into a situation. We'll have to watch that closely.
Nick Sanchez, Ty Majeski, Ben Rhodes, Parker Kligerman.
All right, here we go. Stage 2.
It's just like the way that stage number 1 ended.
Majeski's been a heck of a pusher on the back of that too, Sanchez. That should be very
38 truck back on pit road.
back on pit road.
We continue working on that truck for Zane Smith.
It's a going again.
Are they going behind the wall? Behind the wall. Look at this mess.
We'll have to get an update on Zane Smith, who came into this race below the cut line. Meanwhile, Nick Sanchez up front continues to lead. He's led 22 laps and continues.
Here comes Kligerman again next to Sanchez. Can he take the lead this time? For real. And at the line, it is Kligerman with a push from David Gilliland. Zane Smith, you know, trotting away on his own. He's going to get overrun by the pack. 3 wide.
You hear him talking about it jumping out of gear. Wow, look at that Hornet's nest going by him. The big push up 3 wide. Christian Eckes.
Well, David Gilliland tried to cement himself in front of the pack. That's the question.
And then you can see the bottom lane there with Gilliland. He's committed.
Sanchez pulls right up to the rear tailgate of the one of Gilliland. The next thing stands around.
Man, He's like, he's looking. But outside lane's coming fast. Here comes Carson Hocevar. And he passed his Gilliland. He's going to be side by side with Kligerman. And the 3-time winner this year looking to make it 4 and put himself ahead of the pack in the win count. He's now the leader. With a 75, with another good push from the 1. Noses ahead. Why is there a foot cam for Talladega, by the way? You go full throttle. There's no need to show it. Like, you don't let off the gas. I guess you use the left foot to brake. Okay, maybe you go a bit of off throttle if you're in the draft, but mostly on the throttle. 42.75 side by side. With Brett Holmes behind him. Yes, we know. You mentioned it a few laps ago. Oh, wait, what? That is a weird angle. On the bottom, it looked like almost like that the 1 and the 75 weren't lined up.
What a celebration it would be if David Gilliland, running second on the inside line, went to victory lane. He came up.
And Zane Smith heads to the garage. His day is done.
That means Homestead is a must-win for Zane Smith.
Defending champ needs a must-win. See if he can get one more title before he heads up to the Cup Series in 2024. You heard the part of the deck lid is up on the 42.
Carson Hocevar's truck.
I've seen so many almostas. Here's another big one.
Whoa!
Phil, you said he has to win at Miami. What if these guys all crash? I mean, good point. There's still a lot. This is making me think they all going to crash, by the way. My heart rate at 142 beats a minute.
20 trucks wrecked in this race last year. Not many playoff drivers were standing here. You got to stay here. Watch this one to the end. It's the Craftsman Truck Series.
Moderate to severe Crohn's disease. Now there's Sky Racing. Feel significant symptom relief in Sky Racing, including less abdominal pain and fewer bowel movements at 4 weeks. Sky Racing is the first and only IL-23 inhibitor for Crohn's that can deliver both clinical remission and endoscopic improvement. The majority of people on Skyracy achieve long-lasting remission at 1 year.
Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, have a vaccine or plan to. Liver problems may occur in Crohn's disease.
Ask your gastroenterologist how you can take control of your pain with Skyracy.
There's everything to me. Oh.
There are too many options.
How do we decide what hotel to book? You know, I got you. Who are you? I'm your fairy hotel mother.
What is happening?
Let me help you pick up.
All right. Host of Bar in the lead as we come back from commercial. Out of the 5 of the 7 remaining playoff drivers in the race, in the top 10, Host of Bar, Sanchez, Majeski, Rose, and Eckes. Hyman and Finger, though, inside the top 15 as they're 2 and 3 wide in the pack. Oh! Someone just peeled off. And
Is that Jake? I think that's a 35 Jake. Just getting out of the way, obviously.
17 laps down. He's got
clutch issues fixed.
nothing.
A little bit broken up front now.
Yeah, there's some trucks that are saying, okay, I can't get anything anyway, I'm going to fall back. So you see the back of the pack's breaking down a little bit.
Let's listen to Carson Hocevar.
4 to go in the stage. Brett Holmes now leading the outside lane. One truck got his way out now.
That's Tyler Green, the spotter, doing a lot of talking today, and that's for Carson Hocevar, who now just slipped into third as Parker Kligerman once again leads. Nick Sanchez won first stage.
2 to go on the stage. So make it 3-4 wide.
I can't believe this precision driving has been able to be successful. These guys just so close to one another. But not
So third lane keeps trying to be formed.
Eckes is
Well, they're really just trying to shuffle it up in the back.
And then blue number 32 leading that outside line now.
I dare say it's been
Oh, we got a crash!
almost dead.
Tyler Ankrum involved, and another truck.
For the second time.
Oh, it's Stuart Friesen.
Is that Friesen?
It is
Stuart
Friesen.
Friesen with a big hit for him. David Gilliland as well goes around.
Oh, David Gilliland, god damn it.
Dropped out of that lead pack.
Tyler Ankrum involved.
Trying to find some safety and unfortunately came along. That's what
Friesen climbing out of his truck.
Drop back out of the pack with just 2 laps to
This
go.
will end the stage. Kligerman will win it. Sanchez second, Hocevar third, Majeski fourth, Rhodes fifth, Tanner Gray sixth, Holmes seventh, Taylor Gray eighth, Dean Thompson ninth, Corey Heim 10th.
Just about to say these guys have been racing hard, and we only had one caution up to that point, and that was for the stage break.
See the damage on the Gilliland truck there in the regular forward panel. Stuart Friesen's truck obviously damaged way too much to continue.
There's Tyler Ankrum to pit road for some damage repair. Didn't look like Gilliland or the Ankrum truck were damaged enough to where they can't still be competitive.
Fortunate for Stuart Friesen, brought a brand new sponsor this weekend.
Deer Wrench.
Deer Wrench. Truck looked really nice. Different look for him. And now severe damage is, they work to get him out of his truck. He is out. It's hard to see, but he's sitting on the ground there. Stuart Friesen out of the truck.
Looks like the AMR safety team is attending to Stuart.
Yeah, when he got out of the truck, he looked like he lost his breath with it or something. He bent over. This is hoping that we can get this truck repaired because no telling what's going to happen in this final stage. And
Maybe the 38 will get back on track. I don't
A
know.
lot of racing left.
So they continue working back in the garage for Zane Smith.
All right, they entered the 34 as a drafting partner for the 38. Now 38 is nowhere in contention, so.
Great stage points for Sanchez, Hocevar, Majeski, Rhodes. Corey Haim's going to get the 1 point for 10th.
Doesn't matter. Points don't matter for Haim anymore because he's in the final.
Second, stage 2.
Much needed points right there for him. Before he heads on down to Homestead, his home track. He's from Miami. All right, let's see what happened that brought out this caution.
Oh, and that was a hard, fast wreck into the outside wall.
I think he made contact with the 35 of Jake Garcia, I think, before he came into view. Not sure exactly. They were at the very tail end of the lead draft.
How did that happen? That was a big hit for Stewart. Both those trucks spun independently, though, didn't they?
It's kind of what it looked like. Although maybe there might have been contact prior to us seeing that. Let's see if we got another.
Here we go.
No, we can't.
See.
Oh, Stewart got together with Rat Ackes.
Was there a little shot from Ackes maybe into the left rear quarter panel of Friesen's?
That was wild for Friesen. No wonder he had the breath knocked out of him.
See Ackes all the way down on the apron. It makes me think there was contact between he and Stuart Friesen. See Chandler Smith going through the grass, narrowly missing the 52.
When you have an accident like that, they take you to the infield care center. They'll go evaluate how Stewart's feeling, and we'll get your report on that.
Yeah, we'll get an update on Stuart Friesen. Meanwhile, stage 2 is in the books. Parker Kligerman picks up the win. Stay with us. Craftsman
All right,
Series
now we
from
wait.
Talladega.
Ugh.
It's orientation day. Welcome to the team.
Who wants to race?
I like this team. Be part of something greater. Toyota, let's go places.
Introducing KFC's new hot and spicy wings. Spicy marinated and hand breaded. Hit it! Hey, I got my wings! All right! Get 8 wings for just $4.99.
Meet Ultimate Hybrid, advanced ceramic and wax technology. The best of both worlds, but better. Only from Mothers.
Dear exit strategy. All your pieces are in place. A tranquil lake, a serene sky, an emerald forest, a secret hideout. Thanks for being there, just when I need you most. Always, Toyota SUVs.
Right now, get 3.99% APR for 48 months on the new 2023 Highlander or RAV4. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
I don't need any Burger King bullshit.
tomorrow, it's a huge doubleheader on Fox, starting with Commanders as they take on Jalen Hurts and the Eagles, or other regional action. Then in America's Game of the Week, the Patriots battle Dak Prescott and the Cowboys, or it's Cardinals-Niners. That's all on Fox and the Fox Sports app. Who do you think they're rooting for?
They're both in the NFC. I don't know.
Marriage?
Yeah, I don't know how you both are both. I was thinking.
Some Jets fans, Saints fans. Today, they are race fans.
They are. What a beautiful scene that is.
What stage points earned today after 2 stages? Nick Sanchez doing all he can do. 19 of 20 points earned so far. Carson Hosbar not part of that.
Yeah, Jesse also with a great day so far in the 2 stages with 14 points. Some of our playoff drivers have been shut out of points here in this race. Those so critical stage points.
Gone are the days of being able to ride around the back at Talladega and make a move at the end to win the race, right, Michael? You've got to race for those stage points, especially in a playoff race like this.
Yeah, Phil and I probably between the two of us talked to every one of our playoff drivers, and that was their opinion. You got to go, and we saw that. We saw that from all of our playoff guys trying to get that victory in the stage and those valuable points.
So we're under caution for the second time for a big hit for Stuart Friesen. That brought out the green and white checker at the end of stage number 2. Parker Kligerman picked up that win. And now they're making their way to pit road. They're coming your way. Regan?
Well, Jamie, Carson Hocevar did everything he could there at the end to get as many stage points as he could. Didn't want to get stuck in the middle, so he opted to stay on the bottom line. Keep an eye on this pit stop for him. They had a little trouble getting the tires out of the wheel well on the first stop. That's the only concern they got right now, Josh.
Well, the team told Nick Sanchez that he's doing a great job in this race, getting much needed stage points once again.
All right, let's see how these pit stops go.
Tires on this thing and fuel.
Everything going right for him still right now. Truck just a little loose.
Tanner Gray makes it off first. 2 tires. Kobe Howard, no tires. Kelly Wright, 2. Chase Birdie, 2. Heim, 2. Renfinger, 2. Sanchez, 4. Tyler Hill, 2. Jack Wood, 2. Kligerman, 4.
On Sanchez, not on Colby Howard in that second position.
Remember, Sanchez did not take tires at the end of the first stage.
And it worked. Good tire position. Tire wear from Goodyear was fine. Now he's going to have 4 fresh ones to go racing with to the checker.
NEC Parker Kligerman took 4 tires as well. Final stage coming up next. It's Talladega. It doesn't get better than this. Promise you that. Who will take it? Maybe Ben Rhodes.
All right, now we wait again. Woo!
There are too many.
We still got over half the race to go. Now, let's see. Never in the Truck Series have 5 or more drivers won 3 or more races in a season. 4 drivers have 3 wins. Heim, Eckes, Hocevar, and Enfinger. Never been a season with a driver winning fewer than 4 races. Huh. All right.
Talladega Super Speedway, the place where things can change.
Well, we've certainly been enjoying the ride the fans have and hope you have at home. We welcome you back to the Love's RV Stop 250. Jamie Little, Phil Parsons, Michael Waltrip with you. Josh Sims, Regan Smith covered all the action on pit road.
This is a massive facility, isn't it? Look at all of that. Brown, room, people.
It's the best party in NASCAR. Hands down. So much to do. Incredible racing. As you see the 2023 playoff points, cutoff line there.
And that's as they run on the racetrack.
I laugh because Michael hates that word, but it's true. That's what it is right now. It's the cutoff line. Right now, Nick Sanchez.
4 behind, Majeski 13 behind, Rhodes 27 behind, Zane Smith and 42 behind, which is must win.
Defending series champion back in the garage. They continue to work. They do intend to get back out, hopefully gain some more points for him. But as you mentioned, Phil, you said it right when he went to the garage. It is a must-win situation for Zane Smith when we go to Homestead.
Yeah, I think so. Like Michael said, hey, the rest of our playoff drivers could have trouble too before the end of this race. We've seen that over the last 2, 3, 4 years anyway. So, most important thing for Zane Smith is that crewman's okay. Yeah, that was really scary.
What about that front row? We got both Grays.
No. Oh yeah, they are leading the 2 rows. The brothers Gray.
Will we see what Joey Logano coined as the dipsy doodle or the switcheroo, whatever it is? Do you think the black truck will get in front of the red truck via team orders?
Yes.
Me too.
Yes.
But you gotta be careful with this game. We saw it in the Daytona 500. Sometimes you try to set it up like that, and that second row can get the jump, and make you wish you hadn't done the old dipsy do.
These Gray brothers can't shake each other. They always find one another, whether it's qualifying or in race. On the front row right now, Tanner Gray, the older brother at 24 years old. Younger brother, Taylor Gray, in the 18.
All right, pace truck is off.
They go, waiting for the green flag.
If they don't do the dipsy do, then it's going to be a tough Thanksgiving around the Gray household.
Let's go. Green, green, green.
All Tricon Garage up front, the brothers, side by side. Chase Purdy back in the mix with a nice push on the outside.
Both of them looking for their first win. As for the 2 drivers behind them, Chase Purdy and Colby Howard. Some drivers shifting to a 3rd lane up top, led by Grant Enfinger. 4 wide. Now it's back to 3 wide. Taylor Gray moves up to the top lane.
Everything we saw about give and take, even if you didn't think you saw any, knew what's going on, every lap that goes by, that's going out the window.
And in the middle lane coming back. The 5th place right now is Tyler Hill. He was 2nd 2 years ago in that finish with Tate Fogelman.
Just behind him and Corey Heim. Haven't talked a whole lot about him today. And there is Nick Sanchez. He's been running top 5 all day long. He's led the most laps today.
What about Pearman in that top right? He just won that 2nd stage. And he's on the 3rd lane, all the way back outside the top 20 at this point in the race.
30 trucks remain on the lead lap.
Stage points where he's been shut out so far. He's been trying to make some something happened. Started back at
Ooh,
24.
moves by Sanchez to get to the outside lane.
Move that much forward. He was knocking on the door of the top 10.
Look at this 42. You talked about four right field. There it is. Right around Majeski. I lost his momentum. See what we see when we get on board with Carson. So there's a lane up there. Which one was it?
Henry continues. Check out up front.
All right. Colby Howard at second behind Tanner Gray, who's leading. Sanchez mounting a charge still on the outside.
You know how strong that truck has been, excuse me, and the Ford truck as well. Chase Purdy, our upholsterer, now lined up behind his quasi-teammate. Nick Sanchez.
Someone's made their way to the top 10 now. Brett Moffitt, the 2018 champion, hasn't won at Talladega, but he's doing this as a one-off for the team he drove for in the Cup Series. With his teammate out of the race, maybe can bring the Blue Ovals another win. Sanchez now leads.
Taylor, his brother, man, it was a rough restart for him after not getting help on that start. He's all the way back to the 17th position right now.
Nice outside line here. Christian Eckes right now third in that line. See Brett Moffitt. We haven't talked a lot about Brett. Making a rare start here in the Truck Series. He's fourth truck in line. And that red and black, number 34.
A couple of updates on truckers that are out. David Gilliland and the one was checked and released from the infield care center. The 52 of Stuart Friesen and looked like he was in some pain. He's been transported to a local hospital for further evaluation.
Ooh.
Tanner Gray continues to lead here at Talladega. Stay with us. 45 laps to go. Who will it be?
We love our house.
It's on a great block. Tree lines.
All right. Oh, caution.
Caution is out for the third time, and problems for one of our playoff drivers, Grant Enfinger, involved in a Ford-truck.
A Ford-truck crash. We got.
Crash. There's damage throughout.
Oh,
You see
Ankrum is
Ankrum
crashed
on
again.
The worst end of it, but Grant Enfinger, that front end
Looks
of that
like
truck doesn't look too good.
Jack Wood, Taylor Gray, maybe. Matt Craftsman might all those trucks couldn't have been involved because it says it's 4 trucks.
Shove from behind, right in front of the Tide truck. That's the truck that's going to run in the back of Taylor Gray. It's going to turn him into the 16 truck of Tyler Ankerman.
Wow.
Turn catches the 88 of Matt Crafton. You see Grant with absolutely nowhere to go. He runs into the side of Taylor Gray.
You see Clearman slipping through again in that bright orange truck?
Oh, Friesen going to hospital for evaluation. I didn't realize who they were talking about. Let's mention that. But, yeah, Crafton, Ankrum, Enfinger, Tanner Gray involved.
So hard to see. Yeah, there it is. That's the 41.
Bam. Just lost the momentum off the corner. You can't see that well out the trucks because of the one in front of you, and he just didn't have an idea that they were going to stack up like that.
And it's a chain reaction. That, you know, the first truck that sees them slow down has a good chance at it. The farther back you go, the harder it is.
So that's one of the playoff drivers probably. That's another playoff driver out of contention. That leaves 6.
Left rear there.
He's going to get caught by Ankrum right there as Ankrum comes back across the racetrack. Ankrum's going to make some contact with the inside safety barrier as well.
Majeski got a tiny bit of damage.
Maybe he got through there unscathed. Great heads-up move for him, but obviously some damage to the right front. Ty Majeski. Grant Enfinger had qualified mid-pack, made up some great gains. Wasn't concerned about starting back there, obviously. Got up front. But now serious damage.
I think Majeski thinks, his team thinks, well, we can run second with this thing. We get into the draft. We can have the lead, but we can sure push. Here's some more damage, though. I think it's got pretty severe on the left front.
You see the right front tire is flat.
Damn! It's like it got stretched like a facelift for Mario Party.
Loose, so we would not lose a second lap on pit road.
Here comes some of the leaders. Or excuse me, some of the players, because Grant, Clearman was back right there where that crash happened. Probably just taking a Hail Mary here, Regan, bringing it to pit road at this point.
Yeah, Michael, and I think for a number of these guys that are pitting right now, not only Hail Mary, but also thinking about further down in the race. They take the tires right now, take a little bit of fuel, may make that final stop of the race shorter. I don't know that anybody can make it from this point on right now.
Yeah, I agree. I think 41 laps is a little bit out of the realm, but that's exactly what we talked about before, Michael. You can spend less time on pit road on your next pit stop, just like Regan was talking about.
No tires probably then, just a splash.
Exactly. Yeah.
How will that all play out? How do they come to pit road under green? When do they make those decisions? There's a lot of strategy that's going to go in to these last 30-some laps.
Another look at what brought up the last caution for us here. 8 trucks in all with some damage.
And now we wait. And we're back.
We'll have 40 laps to go. When we get back to green flag racing, now trouble for a couple playoff drivers today. We just talked about
Zane Smith and Grant
He's in
Enfinger.
the free pass position. He's one lap down, but he's
Oh.
done a lot of damage. But it's all been about Zane Smith. He's been back in the garage for some time now as they continue to work on it. And he's sitting there. Let's just dial him up. What do you think?
Let's try it. Hey, Zane Smith, this is a box.
Why are you talking to him? He's out. Why are we still under caution?
Buddy, we see your truck back in the garage area working on it. What happened to that thing?
Yeah, I mean, first off, huge. I haven't been able to see him yet, but whoever it was, I came through, I hit. Feel terrible about that, but so that wasn't a great start. And then I guess after that, once I rolled off the pit road down the back stretch, my clutch was slipping, and it got worse and worse and worse until it was like an RV 3/4 throttle. So fighting that, changing as much as we can right now to get back out there and get back rolling. So just a summer, so it's not such a great year.
All right, buddy, we appreciate you talking to us, and we did talk to Charles Plank, your tire carrier, and he was all smiling and all good to go. So that was good news, but tough break for you guys, and go get him at Homestead, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sounds miserable.
Talked about his tire carrier. Look at that, heads up. 2 tires in his arms. Gets drilled. All that damage on the right rear.
He reacted so athletically. He dropped one of the tires. He said, I tried to jump the truck. He did everything he could.
Over 50 pounds per tire, by the way. Carrying about 100 pounds right there.
That young man is tougher than that truck, I'm telling you right now.
Look at the dent he put in it. Stellar athlete. Josh talked to him, and he was smiling, had a fat lip, a little bit of blood on there, but he said, I can't wait to go for the next stop.
Yeah, so glad he's okay.
Well, they never did get that next stop.
Because they had further issues.
Or they didn't really get a actual pit
Well,
stop.
Jamie, just updating one of our playoff drivers, Carson Hocevar, the second time by when pits were open, they decided to go ahead and pit, take 2 right side tires, get a full fuel load on that truck, checked with crew chief Phil Gould to make sure everything was okay. He said, we just didn't want to risk it, and then he topped off. Look for them to be one of those trucks with a little bit more fuel, maybe a little shorter pit stop at the end also.
To the end.
No, but he knows he's got more fuel and he's got tires. His stop's going to be quicker. I'm sure he'll ride. I would guess Carson will try to go to the front of this pack. He's not just going to ride in the back, but when it comes time to pit, when they make the green flag pit stop, and if they do so with a manufacturer alliance, that means when he comes to pit road, he doesn't have to stay there so long.
Tonight on Fox, Corey Seager leads the Rangers against the Mariners in a
Oh, come on! Can we get back to green? Please! Ah! Oh my god. Why is this taking so long? Pit stops again?
Right now for the truck series.
You can see them shaking the truck, trying to make sure they get every ounce of fuel in it. Once you've made your bet, you might as well just go ahead and keep topping off.
Majeski as well.
Gives Majeski more time for his guys to work on that right front fender.
Right, because he had some damage.
Shaking the truck, and one of them was shaking his groove thing or dancing. It looked like a party down there on
Like
the
a
road.
cheerleader. Keep shaking, boys. Let's go. So far on the day, Nick Sanchez has led the most laps, 24. Parker Clearman, 10. That was good. See him on the right?
Let's go. That's what it's all about.
Add the fuel, shake the truck. Let's go.
Maybe it's his birthday. Never know.
Could be. Could be.
They're having fun. Like you guys just said, they're in a good spot. Drive to the front. Let's lead this thing. We'll pit when we need to.
17 stage points so far today for Hocevar.
It's been a good year, Carson Hocevar. Okay then.
I think they maybe can stretch it to the checker, but I got an idea.
I mean, another caution, you think that?
How often do you stop this race at the scheduled distance?
Rarely.
Especially here.
That's Phil Gould you just heard. talking scenario. Pretty fun.
Here we go.
All right, let's do this. Finally, we're getting back to green. It took so long.
He needs a quick caution. Get him back on the lead lap.
Yeah, Carson Osborne just ahead of him in the 26th spot. So we fun to watch.
It'll be 37 laps to go.
See how far forward he can get as Tanner Gray will lead Nick Sanchez in the outside line. Green flag once again.
Here we go. Gray and Sanchez leading the field. All right.
Christian Eckes has been a good pusher too. He's been trying to make that third lane work. Valley has some good track position now, and that's Brett Moffitt right behind him.
I don't think we've seen Christian Eckes on the bottom line once today.
I don't think he has either.
We haven't seen him up this close to the front in quite some time, and he's got really fast shifts.
If Sanchez were to win, it would break the playoff driver streak, but it would continue the streak of first-time winners.
Those strokes moving all over the racetrack.
Nick Sanchez won the first stage today, finished second in stage number 2. Here he is trying to take the lead once again.
Let's give a shout to Colby Howard too. He's done a really nice job since the end of that second stage with good track position and keeping that good track position.
Yeah, he's been
Sanchez led that lap.
saw him run really well at Daytona. He's got a lot of speed on that truck, and it's good to see him up front today.
Colby Howard out of Simpsonville, South Carolina, the 21-year-old. You mentioned his great run at Daytona, finished 4th there. Gives you some confidence when you're going to come back to a super speedway race like this.
See these guys pushing down the backstretch. You can follow.
Oh, we got a spin! It's the 41 of Bailey Curry, and it's the 56 of Tyler Hill. Caution is out. 41 spins and hits the inside wall. 56 has nose damage. And we go back to caution. Oh, Lord.
What I was thinking of, Bailey Curry there with some big damage to the left front.
Now this will give these teams an opportunity, if they so choose, to come down the pit road. Again, it's going to be a little bit outside their window, but enough, close enough, I think.
Caution flags.
Watch the 23 Grand Enfinger with all that damage right there in the middle. He's pushed around.
He actually gets into Bailey Curry and turns him around. Bailey takes Tyler Hill and Grant. If they don't deem him part of the caution, he will get the free pass.
He kept it going straight. Look, there's a big movement around him, and it just breaking out on the wrong direction. Hill did a nice job of hanging on to that truck.
The 23 was in the free pass position, but because he was involved in the caution, he doesn't get that free pass.
I can imagine Grant would say, "What? What do you mean I wasn't in any wreck?"
They hit me.
Oh, you see him? He actually swerved left to avoid the 41 of Bailey Curry, and then looked like Grant maybe lost control of that, and then got back into the 41 of Bailey Curry.
So got involved in the wreck, which means you can't get a free pass.
41 truck. Hocevar now will hope, Phil, that everybody decides it's time to pit. They're close enough to their window. And the more caution laps, obviously, the better gas mileage. So we're getting to a point where I think we will see much of our leaders pit, would be my guess, but I've been wrong before.
Carson Hocevar made up about 9 positions before that caution came out. See 35 laps to go. A reminder, the drivers in gold, those are the playoff drivers and where they run. Corey Heim highlighted in green because he's already punched his ticket to the championship race in Arizona. As you see, the drivers making their way down pit road. Could this be the final stop? Regan.
Well, the 11 Corey Heim thought about doing this last time and potentially stretching it. Now with this caution, it was a no-brainer. They're going to pit, get fuel for this truck, and try to stretch it to the end. Josh?
Fuel will only stop for the 2. They told Nick Sanchez, if you have a beat on the hood, go. Just 5 seconds of fuel for the 2, Regan.
Christian Eckes rebounded nicely after the trouble earlier in the race. There was no damage that they needed to worry about on the right front. The truck has been slimy all day long, and trouble for him getting through traffic. Just can't make moves.
Carson Hocevar, that plan worked out well for that team. I talked about less fuel going into that truck. They got just a couple of seconds of fuel and picked up 11 spots.
Just 2 drivers in the top 10 there decided to take tires. This is why we're under caution. Once again, stay with us.
with wet AMD. Sometimes I worry my world is getting smaller because of my sight. But now, I can open up my world with Vabysmo. Vabysmo is the first FDA-approved treatment for people with wet AMD that improves vision and delivers a chance for up to 4 months between treatments, which means doing more of what I love. Vabysmo is the only treatment designed to block 2 causes of wet AMD.
Vabysmo is an eye injection. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye, or are allergic to it or any of its ingredients. Treatments like Vabysmo can cause eye infection or retinal detachment. Vabysmo may cause a temporary increase in eye pressure after receiving the injection. Although uncommon, there is a potential risk of heart attack or stroke associated with blood clots.
Open up your world.
A chance for up to 4 months between treatments with Vabysmo. Ask your doctor.
Ma, are you sure you don't want to go bowling with us tonight?
Yeah, no.
There's one of the marzipan. Oh, my daughter gives the best hugs.
We're just passing through on our way to the Jazz Jamboree. And we wanted to thank America's #1 motorcycle insurer for saving us money. Mara, your parents are
Exactly like me. I know, right?
Well, cherish your friends and loved ones. Let's boogie woogie.
When you use reward points to get something for free in the McDonald's app and treat a friend with it, they don't have to know it was free. That can be our secret. Earn free food with the app.
I watched my first race yesterday.
You're on the team, kid. It's orientation day.
Hey, new guy. Let's get you up to speed.
Oh, I have to plug in my computer. That's that's important. Here we go.
But I think you're kind of...
Lights are off the pace truck, so we're gonna try this again. I'm gonna try this again.
I appreciate it. Appreciate you watching us. It's been fun today.
Oh, man.
If you say so.
They're still yet to develop. A couple trucks stayed out there. Brett Holmes in the 32, Jack Wood in the 51.
Get the 100 view mark. Probably not hitting a sub goal, but yeah. Randy Bowman talking about the big one. Let me see that real quick.
They do a good job of saving fuel.
Big one. Yeah, well, not really. Big one would probably take out at least 5 cars.
Worst fuel mileage leading, so.
I believe Brett Holmes has about 65 members of his family and his friends here cheering him on. Grew up 20 minutes from this racetrack. He's leading the race right now. Nick Sanchez to the outside.
Here we go. Green. Brett Holmes, Nick Sanchez up front. Jack Wood, Brett Moffitt making the second line. Oh, wait, what the heck is he doing? Brett Holmes almost trying to make a pass below the yellow line. You can't do that.
Moffitt in the 34 is coming to the party with a nice push to Nick Sanchez.
Damn, he's made his way up to 4th.
Right behind Brett Moffitt. And a push to Brett Moffitt down the backstretch.
Here comes Brett Moffitt with a push from Chandler Smith, and the former Truck Series champion is in the lead. Ooh! Oh! Oh! Nick Sanchez! Oh! 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 How did they not wreck? Oh! Did Sanchez have a flat tire? Oh shit! Restart violation. It's a rare penalty, but when it happens, it hurts. That's 3 drivers in the playoffs that have had problems.
So Nick Sanchez will serve that penalty, the pass through, as Brett Moffitt leads here. The 2018 Truck Series champion came here as a teammate of Zane Smith, perhaps auditioning to take over that truck for Zane.
So the 2 drivers, well, 2 of the 3 drivers who are also Xfinity regulars running this race, now 1, 2, for different teams other than who they drive for now.
The Cup Series and another frustration for him being back in the garage. He wants to go out and champion.
Well, he can do that.
He still has a chance, but it's a must for him at Homestead.
Let's see if we can see what NASCAR deemed restart violation. He definitely did not change lanes. He's laying by. Yeah, but he's supposed to come to the start-finish line side by side with the inside truck. Didn't do so to get that big push from behind. NASCAR said you can't lay back that far. These guys are all learning as they go. You know, that's something that I haven't seen.
Dominant car of the day, truck of the day, will probably not take the checkered flag. He's now half a lap behind the field, and that margin will only continue to increase as he's out of the pack. Christian Eckes trying to make moves on the outside. 4 of the still half of the playoff drivers running in the top 10. And they're trying to get to that win. Eckes was robbed of the win from a late race pass last time. Can he avenge it today?
Now the leader swings up in front of him.
You're just tuning in. You're saying, what in the world? Chandler Smith in the 25? That was that.
Oh, here comes Eckes to the high spot. And it's Chandler Smith to the low side. It's 3 wide for the lead of Talladega. Ooh, will it prove costly for Christian Eckes? He's got no help, and he wasn't able to make the pass. Moffitt and Chandler Smith still 1 and 2. Eckes gonna slip back through the field. Chase Purdy giving a good push to the 34 of Brett Moffitt.
Yeah, for Brett Moffitt, the goal going into the race was to do all he could to help the 38 get a win to help him advance to the playoffs. But with the 38 out, remember the 34 for Brett Moffitt, the future is uncertain, and he also has to worry about himself and try.
Chase Purdy to the bottom, and he'll take the lead. The Alabama native came close to winning this race 2 years ago. Got spun out and caused the final caution. That's another race he's probably looking to avenge. And Brett Moffitt comes roaring back on the outside with help from Ben Rhodes. That's Fords, and they're lined up in that outside. Moffitt, Rhodes, Craftsman, and then Moffitt goes back down to the bottom. One truck trying to stay on the outside, which is third lane. I want to say that was Daniel Dye, though I'm not sure. All I know is it was, never mind, it's not Daniel Dye. It's a different truck. Or maybe it was my idiot. I don't know. Notice on the side-by-side deal, they show Brett Moffitt's, his font is the Reum Brothers Racing font as opposed to the front row font. Purdy slips back to the outside and trying to pull ahead of that 34 again. He takes the lead, I think. Now on lap 69. But it's the 34 and the 4 who are leading the 2 major lines. Someone trying to make, Kligerman trying to make some action on the way outside, but he folds back in.
To hear Jeffrey Dahmer have a conversation with his father is brand new.
What have you been doing lately?
Weeknights on FS1, Race Hub is your home for the only daily NASCAR show. Built by the experts for the die-hard fans.
Moffitt blocking his ass off. If I recall correctly, he has never won a restrictor plate race across his 10 wins in the Truck Series. Sorry, he's won 12 wins in the. He has 12 wins in the Truck Series. I'm correct.
Welcome back to Talladega Super Speedway, where we're live for the Love's RV Stock 250. Brett Moffitt continues to lead here. First start of the year. It's got to feel good to be out front.
Purdy has been swapping lines anytime he can have any chance of passing the 34, who's having a very strong run late in this race. Now Purdy is solidly ahead of both lines, but he's got to fend off 2 Xfinity regulars for the next 24 and a 6th laps. Starting lap 71 with 24 to go right now. Looking at top 5, I see Jake Drew, 3rd in the inside lane. The ARCA West champion from last year has been running part-time for Thorsport and Hattori, having some pretty solid results, on track for his best ever Truck Series finish.
Did he spin out just a little while ago?
He did, but he's back up there. Craftsman has no restrictor plate wins either.
He's raced in every race we've ever had here at Talladega.
He's in a position today. It's the most volatile that front row has been. We've seen a lot of huge runs by Brett up the outside. And then they switched it around. Brett was on the inside. Chase Purdy up. A lot of runs toward the front.
Really impressed with what Chase Purdy.
Caution is out. I don't know why. Looks like we're going to have a wreck. Oh! Holy. What the heck? Something's happened. Oh, Jack Wood has run into the back of somebody. That, or his hood is completely destroyed.
That'd be a great break for all these teams that are a little bit iffy on fuel. These caution laps will make sure that they will get them in their window.
A huge break for Grant Enfield. He's the first truck a lap down. He'll get right back into the hunt. Looking to pick up some positions right now. As they run, he's in a bit of a bind coming racing for a championship.
And Nick Sanchez, too. Remember,
Oh, and wait. I didn't realize the 17 was back on track.
He did not go a lap down.
Joe Pensley says, all right, I'll take it. We're back in the mix. Got our lap back.
Jack Wood doing a great job, but just a little bit of damage, and away goes that hood.
Oh, what the?
12th at the time.
Nice job by all
Wow.
the trucks around him not to...
That thing just flew off. My God.
Going in the right direction.
And you see the reason that NASCAR had to throw the caution flag. You see all the debris from that hood flying all over the racetrack.
Tanner Gray, just squeezes to the bottom.
It's been a wild one so far. 22 laps to go from Talladega. You don't want to miss it. Can Chase Purdy hang on, or somebody else?
Wait, hold up. DQ put fries and onion rings in a chicken strip basket? I mean, you got fries and onion rings together. But is this for real? Oh yeah, it just got really real. DQ, happy tastes good.
We got the house!
Pods handles the driving. Pack at your pace, store your things until you're ready, then we deliver to your new home, across town or across the country. Pods, your personal moving and storage team.
At IHOP, we're flipping up more than pancakes. With our new menu featuring waffles, biscuits, burgers, Benedicts, and more, there's always a way to put a smile on your plate. Only at IHOP. Download the app and earn free food with every order.
Sweet dose of softness.
This is soft.
Holy Charmin. Excuse me. Roll it back, everybody. Charmin Ultra Soft is so cushiony soft, you'll want more, but it's so absorbent, you can use less. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Remember space and legroom? That's more like it. The 3-row Lexus DX.
Chipotle's carne asada is back. It's our most tender cuts of steak, grilled and seasoned with cumin, oregano, and coriander. Finished with fresh lime and hand-chopped cilantro. Carne asada. This is our best steak ever.
Under immense pressure. How many of them crack?
world's toughest test on Monday on Fox.
Only Xfinity gives you access to the most live sports.
Ryder Cup, here we go. Oh, wow. Total domination.
And it certainly feels good.
It's fun. It's entertaining. It feels like a game out there.
Never miss a moment. Watch all the sports you love live. Just say sports into your Xfinity voice remote.
Zavala is the easiest home-cooked meal I have ever had.
Take your barcode and then you just hit scan.
Press that scan button.
And it's cooking for you.
So here's the fun part. I'm not doing anything. And just like that, 20 minutes later, it's done cooking my meal.
How good does this look?
You cannot get this from a microwave.
Zavala, your secret weapon for impossibly convenient home cooking. Get it risk-free for 100 days at Zavala.com.
Welcome back to coverage of the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series out of Talladega, and Zane Smith has gotten back out on track. It's been an eventful day for that team. Welcome into our FS1 studio, Caitlin Dempsey, alongside Larry McDonald, Starter 9. What a race this has been so far. We knew it would not disappoint. A number of playoff contenders with issues. So the laps are counting down. We're getting to the tail end of this race. What's going through crew chief driver's mind with the pressure on the line?
Well, for the drivers, the guys that are up front, they're almost right now in a defensive mode. I want to stay up here. What can I do to make sure I keep my track position so I have something at the end of the race? And while you're doing that, you're thinking, how can I make my move? What am I going to do at the end to get the win in this race? And if you're one of the guys in the back, you're frustrated as can be because we've seen it twice now. Christian Eckes, he tried the outside, went straight to the back. Parker Kligerman got shocked to the outside. He went straight to back. So you cannot get out of those two lanes, and it's frustrating for those guys in the back.
Well, as a crew chief, I go back to what I said on race day. We have made our final pit stop. I'm sitting on that pit box, and I'm a race fan now. I am helpless. There's nothing more I can do. It's about my driver. It's about my spotter. But we saw a fairly calm stage 1. And then the intensity wrapped up in stage 2. They just told these drivers roughly 20 laps to go. It's going to only get more intense, I can promise you. We're probably not done with caution.
Probably not. The intensity is certainly starting to ratchet up. All right, let's go back out to the racetrack and join Regan Smith.
Chase Birdie's crew chief Jimmy Villeneuve, you've got your driver to the front, home race for him. What do you do to keep him up there now in these last few laps?
You just got to be patient, listen with spotter, and, the yellow line's your best friend out there. Stay on the bottom. You got a really fast truck. Chase has done a great job all day. So we got 20 laps to go. Have fun.
Fast truck. It looks good out front. Good luck. Josh?
The crew chief of the 34, Seth Barber over here. Brett Moffitt's in great position right now, third on the board, but how do you get him into victory lane?
Well, he's a well man. He's going to find his way up there. Unfortunately, the main purpose of running this 34 truck today was, focusing on the 38 and the championship they're running for. So it's unfortunate that they've had the issues that they've had. But we're going to go race for a trophy now.
Thanks. Go. Good luck.
Good to see Seth Barber back. He's the technical director at Front Row, the crew chief today. Hey, stay with us. 20 laps to go from Talladega.
We've come a long way in 125 years.
on, get back to it. What the cautions are I don't know why they feel so long. Enfinger got the free pass.
And I believe Jesse Love will officially be the champion.
Once he cranks his engine, it's going to be over. What an amazing season. He's had 9 wins so far in 18 races. 2 more to go here in Toledo next week.
And next week will be awesome. Remember that and celebrate the champion in the season that was in the Arkham and Art series. We've got some work to do, though.
We got a lot of work to do and a lot of action to cover.
This is like a throwback right here with Chase Purdy. We've got Chandler Smith.
All right, here we go. Restarting with 18 laps to go. We'll be green as soon as they cross the goddamn finish line in turn 1. Here we go. Oh! That didn't look very good. Where did Lois Allen come from? My God. Oh, Chase Purdy down to the bottom. What happened? No! Purdy, seemingly his truck just died on the restart. Oh, what a shame. Where'd he come from? My God. Brett Holmes in the second row next to Ben Rhodes.
They can push, but they can't lock bumpers.
Comes Kobe Howard in that white truck. See if we can see what happened on this restart, Adam.
I mean, it was a very shaky restart.
He recognized, I think, that there was something wrong.
This makes a mess in this restart. That's a 3-2-1. Changing lanes. He's not allowed to lever. That was a smart heads-up move. We've had 5 restarts, and 3 of them, there have been issues.
That could have been big.
Purdy's getting going again, but
Just shut off, and what Jimmy Villeneuve was preaching was stuff with recycled. These are fuel-injected engines.
Dean Thompson now running P4.
Recycle, turn the power on, turn it back on. He's back going now.
Ryan Vargas running P13.
In that time truck, he's been near the front all day long. Through some strategy, fell way back, and now he's climbed back inside the top 10.
Nobody in this field has any more experience than Matt Crafton. Full time here in the Truck Series.
By consequence, no one else has lost more super speedways than Matt Crafton. The last race of 2000 was his first race. That was at Auto Club.
Going for a championship right now, and the Xfinity Series is also why not jump in a truck.
How about Christian Eckes right now lined up on that inside in 3rd? Remember his average finish for the 4 races in the playoffs? 2.0. He's doing worse than that right now, running 3rd.
And he's down on the bottom of the track. He's got to be confused. Haven't been down there all day long.
He didn't even realize there was a double yellow line down there.
Now he's shoving right into the back of Ben Rhodes.
Oh, don't go single file the whole time. I want to see moves.
Across the start-finish line, this is the Craftsman Truck Series.
Oh, we got a spin. It's Rajat Caruth.
That'll bring out the caution. 6th time today.
You see while Roger was spinning, Grant Enfinger came way down.
Oh, man. And he's got some damage on his left fender. His left front fender.
Was right on top of Raja.
Raja was 17th at the time of this incident.
So the damage to the left front corner of Rajah's truck.
We can pull that out. Get back in battle.
Another opportunity for these drivers tires to save some more fuel. Let's see if we can take a look back at what happened. You see him up at the top of the racetrack. That's Carson.
Oh, and Ryan Vargas got involved as well.
The 30. Vargas get involved in that.
Got into the outside wall and kept it straight.
How much is it? Oh, it's a shame.
Had no idea that was coming. Ryan Vargas didn't.
No, and he was solidly inside the top 20. Been doing a great job all day. That 30 truck just minding his own business, and right there.
Just a little bit of push. They're not straight. The trial was not straight here.
See Grant Enfinger way down there, just trying to get even lower to get around Raja. Fortunately, makes it through without any damage.
Grant's really recovered nicely. He's now up just outside the top 20.
That saves Chase Purdy. Taylor Gray gets one of his laps back. Yeah, it was 2 down.
I think that might have ended Vargas's day because that was a big contact on the outside. He'd done such a great job hanging in there, getting laps. Unfortunately, in the wrong place at the wrong time.
There he is, Zane Smith has been back in the garage for the better part of this race. He is back out on track. So people wondering, after missing all these laps, why in the world would you work so hard to come back out with 15 laps to go?
Well, in 2 more laps, he's going to gain 2 spots. So every spot's a point. You never know what you're going to need when you get down to Miami to get into the championship 4. TV, everything that goes into winning a NASCAR race.
I'm telling you, that was as fancy football as I've seen since Michael was on Dancing with
I was
the Stars.
thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Minus the bikini top. I mean, you guys had the same footwork.
I was really something, wasn't I?
We're going to step aside. 14 laps to go here for the Truck Series.
All right, now we wait and wait and wait. All right, come on. We're probably going to restart with like 10 to go.
It's a gorgeous day here in Talladega. This is the place you want to be. Big party in the field, awesome racing on the track. Cup Series racing tomorrow. And it's the playoffs, baby. As if racing wasn't more, exciting
Zane Smith, I've heard, is now on track.
Interesting how things shake out. You know, we've talked about a playoff driver who's never won this race in the playoffs. Last year it was this guy. It was the 25 team with Matt Benedetto behind the wheel that went to victory lane.
But none of those 5 drivers who won at Talladega the last 5 years are in the field today.
Only led one lap. And that was the last lap.
Part of the last lap.
Yeah, as we look at the running order right now, do you pick your favorite? Someone that hasn't led a lap yet?
Well, Brett Moffitt is the only driver right now in the top 7 that is.
Anyway, so here's a fun fact, by the way. All the drivers, like the last 4 drivers that have won, have all started in positions that were multiples of 5. If you want all the streaks to continue, non-playoff drivers, non-playoff drivers, first win, Jake Drew, Brett Holmes, Brian Dawson, who's out, Corey Roper.
There's Ben Rhodes. An eventful day for the 99 and a really good spot here late, though. Won at Daytona before, knows how to get it done.
Jake Drew Pitt or something?
He'll be a tough guy to beat.
Let's listen to what Ben has to say.
34 is fine, and then we were willing to push all we could.
Right now, that 34 is looking strong.
Back for the second race, second time around with Ben, but what are you telling him in terms of closing this thing out and getting what you need at the end?
Well, right now we're just focused on getting a good finish. We're above the cut line right now. I'm going to Homestead and get ourselves a chance. I think we have a really good F-150, so we can push our teammate here, or our manufacturer teammate here, and Moffitt a little bit, and then we'll settle thing out with 1 to go.
Thanks. Good luck the rest of the way, Rich.
I like seeing those two back together.
Me too.
They had such a chemistry together. Won the championship back in 2021, and crew chief swaps here and there with his team, and nothing's really stuck until 2 races ago. They brought back Rich Lucius. He was with Haley Deegan this year, and to see what they can do here, see if they can make it in. Maybe get themselves another championship.
Has done a great job here. This race, he's earned 9 stage points. So
Bront Moffitt, Eckes, Rhodes, Chandler Smith, Thompson, Kligerman, Heim, Crafton, Dye, Holmes, Tanner Gray, Howard, Sanchez, Roper, Majeski, Hocevar.
These super speedways, a lot of experience, even though he hasn't run a truck race in a while. I mean, he has a notable pair.
Guess who slipped up to the outside on this restart?
Should be no surprise, right?
Christian Eckes decided to go up top, and we heard Ben Rhodes said, I'll push to 34. That sounds like a plan to me. He rode right in behind Brett Moffitt.
How about, we haven't talked a lot about Dean Thompson. Remember, had to start this race from the back of the pack. He was running in the 4th spot when this caution came out. You see him lined up 3rd on the inside line, and another one of the trucks from Tricon Garage.
And just behind him is Corey Heim. We know he's just racing for a checker flag, knows he's going to Phoenix to run for a championship. And then behind Heim, Daniel Dye has made his way into the top 10. So he's one of those guys that would like to be a first-time winner. He wouldn't care if he only led 1 lap, would he, Phil?
Not at all. Not at all.
Number 43 lined up on the bottom of the racetrack.
Daniel Dye with a little bit of news, by the way. This week, McAnally Hilgeman Racing announced that Daniel Dye moving on board, so he'll be teammates with Christian Eckes next year. They hope to run 3 trucks, hoping Jake Garcia will come back, but if not, they are looking. So great things happening over there. We've seen it with Christian Eckes. Eckes comes in, they built a team around him. 3 wins this year. You mentioned it, his average finish of 2nd, the best ever through 4 races in the playoffs. And now here he is with a chance to win yet again, restarting here on the outside front row.
10 to go. Can we get through this without another caution?
All right. It'll be 10 laps to go, as I predicted when we restart. Moffitt and Eckes leading the field. Let's go.
Strong 2 on the inside. He'll lead Ben Rhodes. Christian Eckes with a good push from Chandler Smith on the outside.
Nice organization on that inside.
That was one of the cleanest restarts we've seen today. And it paid off for Ben Rhodes to get behind Moffitt.
Dean Thompson pulls right up to the tailgate of the 99 of Rhodes on the inside. Look at him. 4 wide.
Ooh. And it's doable, but you gotta be careful. Oh my God! Yeah, come on. Come on, Jake Drew, get up there. Eckes is leading the field. Oh, Colby Howard and Chase Purdy. Oh, he goes back. Oh, win.
Colby Howard did some 360s and he didn't get any damage in that 9 truck. He was part of that initial contact in the play. There's the 9. Can he get it cranked up? Oh, yeah.
Chase Purdy was your pole sitter today, led 11 laps. Second to last restart, had that issue ducked below the yellow line and just said it shut off.
Good to see him moving around and getting out of that truck. That was a hard lick, as you can tell by all the damage.
Unfortunate, calls this his home track. He's from Mississippi.
But he's got Bama buggies on his ride.
Yeah, he does.
What a great young man, fun spirit. Had an awesome race going, and unfortunately it all ended here with the inside of 10 to go.
Again, had it not been for that truck dying on him, he probably would not have been that far back. See if we can figure out what happened. You see he's on the inside of Colby Howard.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Colby maybe came down a little bit.
Looks like he got squeezed out.
Yeah.
Oh.
How did Colby Howard avoid?
It was one of the trucks in the back got into, I think, the 4.
The rest of the field.
The truck is in perfect condition after all that.
Who got into him? I can't see the number.
Situation where you put your nose a bit where looked like maybe even Chase, maybe Chase was even trying to get himself out of that position. He noticed the whole.
What truck is that? It's got. I can't even see the sponsor.
Realized that Chase had tried to go to the middle there.
Was it the 02?
Chase Purdy on course nectar, such a great run.
He's trying to squeeze in a hole that Mike watched the film and said I shouldn't have done that, but it's Lee.
Yeah, is Garrett Smithley in the 02 got into the back of the 4.
19 of 36 drivers in the field today involved in an accident.
19?
That just goes along with it. We had 26, I think, involved in accidents 2 years ago.
All 7 of the all the playoff trucks are in the field, are still in the field with
8 laps to go. The fans are ready. Who will it be?
with what? And but 7 of them are on the lead lap. Can we wait? Just wait. Oh, we're back.
Turned out to just
Careful up there, boys.
enjoy the weekend. They constructed that themselves, didn't they?
There's all kinds of constructing going on here. There's bars when you walk around. There's
Talladega
buildings
Boulevard is about as wild as it gets.
It is. I think New Orleans is fun. You should go to the infield at Talladega. So Christian Eckes shown as the leader. Chandler Smith, Brett Moffitt, Ben Rhodes, Dean Thompson is your top four.
All right, restarting, I guess, with 5 to go.
Now there's a reason that Chandler Smith and Brett Moffitt were picked by those teams to come here. Get down towards the end of the race, inside of 10 to go, and they find themselves up in the top 3.
We're going to ride around another lap as NASCAR cleans the place up. Carson Hospar's had an interesting run here over the last few laps. Up front. And then got fired back in traffic and little contact here.
This is his most recent run right here. Go right into the inside. Before Rookman at 0-4 right behind. Right behind him, went through the grass to avoid that. See if we can try to talk to Carson, let's see what he has in mind.
Carson Hocevar, it's Waltrip and the team with Fox. Do you copy? He's really working that fuel situation. Knows how important that is. Might not have time to mess with this.
Let's see if we can try it one more time, Mike.
Let's try it. Hey Carson, it's Michael Waltrip and the Fox team. Do you copy? Hey Carson, it's Waltrip and the Fox team. Do you copy?
Yeah, guys.
A lot of people don't know what all goes on under caution, but we're watching your feet. How, buddy? We're watching your feet, your hands, you're saving fuel. You got a lot going on. Can you rally through this field and put your 42 in victory lane today?
We're going to try. We've got a long ways to go, a little bit here with as few laps as there is, but we have a fast power run. Kind of got stuck behind on that one restart, but yeah, it's just sort of tough when everybody's going and they're just kind of moving lanes, getting clogged up. Not enough power really to make the top of 3 work. The second someone comes up, you kind of get bogged down, you lose your momentum. But yeah, we got a really fast hot rod. It's just hopefully they make a few mistakes in front of me and we can take advantage.
Well, I just want you to watch the replay of this race. Your footwork is fantastic.
I appreciate that, Michael. I didn't think y'all would see a lot. I mean, it's basically wide open, but I guess there's more than meets the eyes that we realized.
All right, buddy. Thanks for your time. Close her out.
That is Carson Hocevar live in your living rooms. Puts his visor up, he turns and looks right at you. But if you were wondering, yes, they are stopped on the racetrack. That's why he's able to move his feet around and play to the camera and chat.
Look at how in the hell do we run 8 laps under caution for the stage? Really 2 laps halfway in the center pissing. Does somebody crash under yellow? Pace car gets stolen. Porto shitter fall in the backstretch. Oh my! Red flag? Really? Ah! I didn't even see. Somehow I didn't even notice we got red flagged.
So what you're saying is, there's another caution.
Historically speaking.
We'll see. They were pretty good in stage number
Oh my God!
Stay with us for the finish here at Talladega.
Oh God! Oh, for Christ's sake, NASCAR! What did it really? Is this necessary? Is this really necessary? Oh my God. This is ridiculous. This race is turning to shit. I can't even enjoy the sound anymore! I mean, not just because I muted my television. Oh, I thought they were coming back. Nope. Damn. Man, I'm like, for real. Come on, hurry it up. Like, I'm like, was there really that much fluid on the track? Oh, we're under caution. Yay!
It's just every time we look like we're getting in a spot where we could, make a little bit of hay, we get hung out, and then we got in a wreck there, got some damage, and I mean, it's Talladega, anything can happen here, but the guys have done an excellent job over the wall trying to get the thing patched up. It closed up the grill work when we hit, and we're running hot, so we got that open back up, did a little redneck engineering on that to get it back open, and just trying to keep the fenders off the tires and see what happens. I mean, we're back to 16th, but it's not the day we wanted, but we haven't given up yet. It's still 5 laps to go, so we'll see what happens.
Thanks, Jeff.
At least 5 laps to go.
Well, Jeff Hensley said it there. I mean, the work that they put into this truck just to be able to run where he is and fight and claw their way back, he's not out of it.
But I'm telling you, Phil, he can run in the top 5 with this truck if he puts himself in the right positions.
Yeah, it all depends on the restart. If he can get a good break on a restart.
What about Christian Eckes? This has been a great performance. We knew that number 19 truck was really fast. He was able to fight on the outside to get to the front. Spent a lot of time running around the top of the track. And here he finds himself with the lead. I'd say he's going to go to the bottom.
Yeah, let's see if we can talk to him. Hey, Christian Eckes, Phil Parsons and the Fox team, you got a copy? He was talking to his team. There was.
I think he said he got you loud clear.
All right, Christian, hey, great job today, buddy. We joked that you probably have driven more miles than anybody else, as much as you've been on the high side, but you got the great track position now. What are you thinking as we get towards the end here?
It's been a dogfight today, man. We've gone to the front of the back, about 15 highs, but got ourselves in position here. I feel like we got a pretty good pusher behind us to the 25, so hopefully we can hold on here, but just proud of the effort for growth.
Do you guys have a plan with the 25 to work together?
That's what TV's for, man. You gotta watch.
Well, we've been watching you. You've made a lot of moves on your own. You've had a lot of good help, and you've helped a lot of people.
The last time a truck race at Talladega had a final green flag run longer than 2 laps was 2008.
You guys have been teammates before. I'm the same team.
I don't want to say 06 had a green-white checkered as well. Oh, 06 had a...
All right, buddy. Appreciate you talking to us. Have a good finish here.
Always nice when you have a buddy around. You know what to expect from them. You know how they race you. Kind of a neat story. Did you see that graphic? How he's finished in the playoffs? It's just incredible. Second, third, a win, second, and now he's leading here.
And that 1 second really gets on his nerves. The one that
He said he had a hard time shaking Bristol, didn't he?
the one that got away.
That's what's weird about race car drivers is he'll remember that one more than he will the winning one. You know what I mean? That's what's sad about us race car drivers is you remember the ones that got away more than you remember the ones that you got.
There goes those Chevys to the bottom.
All right. Well, okay, so we are going. All right. Eckes, Moffitt, Chandler Smith, Rhodes, Thompson, Heim, Dye, Kligerman, Gray, Tenegray, Crafton, Holmes, Sanchez, Majeski, Smithley, Enfinger, Drew.
We talked about Daniel running up here in the top 10. Late they're going.
They'll restart with 3 laps to go. Can this be the first final green flag run longer than 2 laps since 2008?
Trucks out there, you just watch them as they were doing the choose on the bare bond out there.
Ugh.
19 or 20 trucks have officially been involved in wrecks today, and so many of them still
This race is, man, it started, I was enjoying it at the start, but it became insufferable.
Last 3 laps clean.
Me too.
And Christian Eckes was even involved at one point. He tapped somebody that went around, and thankfully for him, he didn't have any damage. Brett Moffitt's truck looks great. Chandler Smith, and Ben Rhodes. I'll stop trying to jinx them up front. They look good right now for these final few laps here. Hey, for those of you looking for the Baylor versus UCF game, they'll start on the Fox Sports app, and we'll get you out there.
Also, I realized I mentioned ARCA coming after trucks. That's at 4. Well, yeah, but it's on FS2, not FS1.
That's in 3 laps, so that we can just brawl it out all the way to the checkered flag.
Can we hold our breath for 3 laps here at Talladega?
I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired because my heart rate's been so high all race long. I feel like I use a lot of energy watching these trucks at these days.
There's a lot to watch. 2.6 miles around. These restarts have been fun to watch.
You guys pull your belts tight here, Jamie.
I'm pulling the belt tight, getting the microphone close. Boys ready? Busbar's ready to do business. He's got his visor down. Christian Eckes, Brett Moffitt.
All right.
On the front row.
To the trial will they go. It'll be, as I said, it'll be 3 laps to go. We are green once more at Talladega.
Back in the air.
Remember what a great pusher Ben Rhodes has been all day long. He's right behind that Ford of Moffitt.
Both lines really organized right up front.
Now watch your pushes. I know you want to give it all you got, but you've got it. Make sure you hit the guy in front of you properly.
Look at those 4. You could throw a blanket over those 4 trucks up front, and there's that gap. Back to the next group of 4 trucks. Corey Hunt
The front 2 side by side. Eckes getting a little bit of an advantage now through 3 and 4.
Now does Christian flare up? He's got a bit of an advantage, or does he
Spreading out behind. Oh, we got a wreck! Brett Holmes, Matt Crafton, Raja Caruth, Greg Van Alst.
everywhere? Caution is out for the 8th time.
Great Enfinger in this one as well.
And there's
A lot of trucks involved.
There's Brent Enfinger.
I didn't think there could be any more damage to the front of that truck, but there is.
Enfinger has more damage. Enfinger, more damage. Yeah, it is. Van Alst destroyed.
Van Alst right there with a big hit. They're going to stop these trucks once again. Bring out that red flag. Did he end up?
Crafton ends up at his pit stall.
He drove
Oh no, that's not his. Well, yeah, it's next to his pit stall. He ends up right next to the 8.
We'll have to look back and see. see what caused it.
Rajak, oh, that's Corey Roper
Corey Roper
with damage.
Yes, 0-4 truck. Couldn't quite do it. Couldn't quite get to the end.
Overtime! Oh. Let's see this again.
Got Sanchez trying to go to the middle.
Tanner Gray got involved as well. I can't see it. I'm trying to figure out all the cars that got swept up. There's at least 7 or 8 of them.
You know, our job is to report as experienced racers what we see causes wrecks. And this is just
Ooh, Sanchez. Holmes, Gray, Caruth, Roper, Enfinger, Van Alst. Hocevar got clipped a bit as well.
You know, whether you're hanging out on Matt Crafton or if you're hanging on Sanchez, certainly
Just battling for space.
a little bit of space.
Brett Holmes up great. Brett's had a great run here.
Look at all these trucks.
Hard contact.
Up to 15 with contact.
Yeah, Greg Van Alst. Hard contact. See, Nick just fades to the inside, maybe thinking about going through the middle. Not even sure he was going to commit to the middle.
Matt Crafton, I said, well, he just hooked me. You know, he turned me. But if I'm Sanchez, I'm like, well, I was trying to get in the middle and there was room.
Oh, huge hit with Greg Van Alst. Head on. Van Alst, big ARCA Menards winner at Daytona. He's good at these places. Winner of the Truck Series and a huge hit for him. Brett Holmes hoping for redemption. Finished 3rd here last year. His home track.
I think Raja emerged pretty unscathed there. Good to see Matt get out of that truck.
Did he stop?
By Sanchez?
Is that the 2 pit box?
I don't know. He's having-
Sanchez?
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
I believe he was telling them. I told you my opinion on what Matt would think. I think he just explained to him, to them, his opinion.
So a lot of cleanup here. We will go into NASCAR overtime.
Yeah.
It's the 15 of Tanner Gray.
Tanner led 12 laps in this race. Really did a nice job. Look at Majeski.
Ooh.
More damage.
Yeah, his front left is
Equal that
killed.
amount of Barabon on the left front now.
Fourth.
Look at that.
Seventh.
So many cars have so much damage.
Separated by just 8.
They're still running.
Shows you how
Who's that one?
every lap is
sorry,
gonna be here to
Susho.
to the checkered flag.
Oh, tell me that's not Jake Drew.
This is scary, the impact from Randy Van Alst.
God damn it. When did that happen?
All 4 tires come off the
I
ground.
saw him make it through the wreck. I don't know what happened.
Carson Hocevar.
Or maybe he didn't. I guess he
part of this mix.
hit a couple cars. Fuck.
See what he sees.
That sucks. Yeah, so he did get hit. Damn it.
He sees a mess.
He was so quick. And a little bit of contact goes through the grass. Not sure he had a lot of contact. You see him sitting over there on with the rest of the trucks while they do the big cleanup on the front stretch.
He was able to back it down without any damage. Cleanup crews have been busy today at Talladega.
Red flag again!
So Christian Eckes, Brett Moffitt, Ben Rhodes, Chandler Smith, Corey Heim, Dean Thompson, they're all unscathed. This happened just behind them.
This will be the 5th time in the last 7 years that we have had overtime here at Talladega.
Remember when Carson said he didn't think he did a lot with his feet, and I told him he did? Let's see what he did in this case. Break. Clutch.
Try to keep it running.
Well, when he watches this back, he might surprise himself. It's pretty busy in there.
He might sign up for dancing this way.
Michael I believe there are pictures of you on Dancing with the Stars floating around right now.
Probably. It's not. It was a lot of fun. Let's go with that.
Well, as we continue under red, let's go back to the studio and check in with Caitlin Mincy, Todd Bodine, and Larry Mack. Hey, Caitlin.
Hey, Jamie, thank you. And for at UCF college football game, you can find it on the Fox Sports app right now. And at the end of the truck race, that game will be here on FS1. So, in typical Talladega fashion, guys, lots of cautions here at the end. No big surprise there. This is the big one, though. We've been waiting for this to unfold. What did you see from this incident?
Well, I'm going to call this a racing incident for real. I think, you know, when Nick moved down, he wasn't trying to go 3 wide. I think the line had moved up. He kind of moved down a little bit. The draft caught him, moved him forward. The draft moved back, and they got together. I don't think that was anything intentional. I don't think Nick tried to go 3 wide. It's just a racing deal.
But remember what I said a little over 3 hours ago. All it takes is one driver to make a move and go the wrong way, and next thing you know, you see what we have right here. 8 to 10 drivers involved. Now, go back to what Jamie Little said, and this was before this. Well, I think we had about 20 trucks involved in an accident, 20 of the 36 that started. I think that number has escalated. We're well over 2/3 of the field that's been involved now in an accident, including Grant Enfinger, one of the playoff drivers. You know, we came in today with that playoff cut line separated by a whole lot. I know we still have over 5 miles of racing to go, but it's going to close up. This is riding with Carson Hosevar, who's run up near the front a lot, one of our playoff drivers. And I love the shot. His feet has been very busy inside that truck.
The scariest moment for me in this whole wreck was the impact that Greg Van Alst took. That hurts. When you hit something that hard and stop that suddenly, that's the kind that hurts you and pulls back into seatbelts. I mean, all 4 tires of the truck came off the ground. The impact was tremendous. Hopefully he's all right. I'm sure he is. No ambulance is out. So, man, that one hurt. I kept saying, ow, oh, man, that hurts, you know. You just feel for him because of how bad it was.
So what is this like for drivers, especially the guys who are in the playoff hunt right now, and you're getting to the tail end of the race, you keep having these cautions and moments you have to stop down. What is that like for them?
Well, if you're the guys in the back, this is what you're worried about. You know, somebody up in front of you makes a mistake, like you said, Larry, 10 trucks get involved and you're in the middle of it. That's why my philosophy was, and you know, it's not easy to do, but go up and be in the top 4. Stay up there. It's less chance to get in a wreck until you get to that white flag. Then it's the game on. But those guys in the back, this is what you worry about.
And I think we've been trying to keep up with who's been involved in a wreck and who's in trouble right now. But I think one thing we need to remember is the driver that's leading this race right now, Christian Eckes in that 19 truck. No driver has ever had a better average finish through the first 4 races of the playoff. An average finish of 2nd, and here he is leading this thing. Again, we've got an overtime finish. We still have over 5 miles of racing, but looking pretty good right now. I think he's in the safest spot, being at the front of the pack.
All right, well, we're going to see how the rest of this race unfolds. The red has been lifted.
All right, red flag gone.
Once again.
Thank you, Caitlin, and I think Larry Mack was spot on that Christian Eckes is in the best spot you can be at this moment.
Sure. I mean, last 5 years, leaders only led last lap.
How is this one going to finish? You never know.
So much good experience around Christian Eckes right now, too, with Brett Moffitt, Ben Rhodes, Chandler Smith, now full-time Xfinity driver in the playoffs. So a lot of experience around Christian Eckes right now. So that has to make him feel a little bit more comfortable.
It's cool to see Dean Thompson, Daniel Dye, a couple of guys slip through that crash and be in a position to get career best finishes.
Pits are open right now, so we'll have some takers. But how about Nick Sanchez, 9th right now? He had that penalty earlier for laying back on the restart, came back from that, was just involved in this incident, got into the 88, Matt Crafton, but he's hanging on. Truck seems to be good enough. He's 9th.
Jimmy Hicks, our stats guru, said that we've had 26 trucks involved in accidents now of the 36 starters.
Hey, we got 2 more laps to go. A lot of pushing and shoving in these last 2 laps. Hosevar decides he needed some tires.
Well, he spun, you know, we were riding along with him when he spun. There wasn't a very fast spin at the tail end of it, but
still lost all his track position.
Yeah, might put a wood tires on, yeah.
Oh, look at there, flat spot. See that crew member on the right-hand screen?
Good call. Good call there. left front fender a little bit. Yeah, the right side looks really, really good. The left side has some damage. And
Nick Sanchez's crew chief is Danny Stockman. He's with Josh.
And Danny, first of all, what did you tell your driver after that last caution, and what is it going to take for you guys to close this thing out?
Well, at the end of the day, we want to get the best finish we can, but if you look at the points right now, it's really, really tight. So we got to be smart, but we got to be aggressive. We got to get the best finish we can, and that was a little bit of a mistake between a couple drivers, and we got a green-white checkered here, so it's probably going to continue to get wild. But it's been a good. We've had a lot of speed today. We made a mistake on a restart, which set us back, and we've had to claw away from the back on a pass-through penalty. But the Gainbridge Chevrolet's been really fast, and the driver and the spotter's been working amazing together. So we'll just see where we can end up here.
Thanks, Danny.
And you talked about how tight those points are as they run right now. The 2 is 4 points above that cut line. Doesn't want to lose a spot on the racetrack at this point, heading into his home racetrack.
Look at all these.
Smithley, Sanchez, Roper, Gray, other Gray, Ellis, Enfinger, Caruth, Vargas, Holmes, Osavar, Drew, Craftsman, Majeski. 14 drivers. 40% of the field.
get down towards the end of the race, and fairly soon after a restart, everybody is running together. Occasionally we get lucky and we have a single truck incident or maybe a couple trucks, but unfortunately not on this one.
4 of those drivers are playoff drivers. It's been a day that Grant Enfinger wants to forget. Ty Majeski with a lot of damage now, just wants to be able to finish this one out. Just a reminder, 1 race to go in the round of 8. 2 weeks from now, we will race at Homestead Miami Speedway. We will see who will race for the championship.
This is what you call persistence. We're going to do whatever we got to do to get to the checkered flag. Grant Enfinger had a lot of damage to the left front. Now he's got damage to both sides of the front.
A lot of these drivers up front here, last pitted on lap number 60. I know we've had a jillion caution laps, but you know, 34 is a little bit outside the normal pit window here. But I think with all the caution laps, we're good for at least this overtime finish. If we go too many more overtimes, I'm not sure.
I just mentioned it, we're going to the beach. Homestead Miami Speedway coming up in 2 weeks. This will decide who will race for the championship at Phoenix, Arizona.
We're going to get that pickup truck. You and Mike going to ride down to Miami, aren't we?
We're going to take that trophy with us.
Yes, we are.
Give it away. We know that Corey Heim is one of the 4 that will be contending for the title.
What a fun racetrack. Look at those trucks coming off turn 4. All of them right out against that outside wall.
Love that racetrack.
So much action there.
Hope you join us for that one. Corey Heim's probably looking around right now going, thank goodness. Don't have to worry about this. No matter what happens right now, the outcome is the same. We are going to the championship.
That hadn't motivated him to back off a bit, has it though? He's been right up in the middle of the mix all day long. I love that about the effort today. Could have easily rode around and said, well, we're going to see how these wrecks play out, but no, he's been right up front.
Speaking of wrecks, the wrecker pushing Ty Majeski.
Yeah, I saw him limp off pit road. I thought he was just waiting for the field to go by, but never was able to continue.
The truck, did it refire there or no?
I don't think so. Safety crews all heading back to their headquarters, and Majeski's truck's just not going to make it.
Not going to come to life here, is it?
Let's get an update on Nick Sanchez. Josh.
Well, yeah, a near flawless day for Nick Sanchez, but his crew chief Derek Elan telling him during that last caution might have been a mistake on the part of the 2 there.
Nick, I love you. I do, but we've got to be a little bit smarter, okay? Yep, my bad. Let's go to the truck. My bad. No, I get it. I know what you're trying to do. Just remember, there's still 2 races left after this one. If we make it to Phoenix, we can't be having loaded enemies. Yep, you're right. My bad.
Big picture there.
He just tried to squeeze into a hole, like I said earlier. that wasn't there. He was going to go 3 wide up the middle and just didn't have enough room to do so. And just saw an opportunity. Matt Craftsman was a little bit wider than I think Nick felt like he should be, and he tried to stick it in a hole that just didn't work out. I agree with the spotter, Nealon, and I appreciate Nick's attitude toward it. You know, you just learn every day, and you got to get better.
Good counsel for Derek Nealon, somebody, one of our spotters that's been around the longest time, knows what he's doing. He's a great spotter. He's a race car driver as well, and it was good advice there. Just gotta be smarter. Can't make those decisions and those moves here that has a marginal propensity of return.
Obviously, he's a quick learner. Nick Sanchez, he's gotten himself this far. He has a chance at making it to the championship round, but he's made it to the round of 8. And knowing Nick, he'll probably want to talk to Matt Craftsman. Hey, sorry, what can I do better? Or, you know, let's just work it out. I don't want to have an enemy out here. That's not good.
Yeah, we know there's no malicious intent on what Nick did. He was, as Michael said, he was just trying to get in a hole, thought about getting in a hole, and then it closed up. Unfortunately, he already had his nose in there.
I said that's not good about Ty Majeski. Obviously, his day is done. Going back to the garage here. As the drivers are choosing now.
Eckes, Moffitt, Chandler Smith, Rhodes, Heim, Thompson, Sanchez, Kligerman, Allen, Dye, Gray, Taylor Gray, Deegan, Smithley, Hocevar, Enfinger, Caruth.
We're getting thinned out here, Phil.
And here come all the trailers, all torn up.
Well, it's worked for Christian Eckes all day, so why not stick with it, right?
See the 6th truck on the bottom there. Haley Deegan just outside the top 10. She's had a clean day. See what happens on these last couple of laps. See if she can get a top 10 finish. Opportunity 250 today.
Yeah.
Who's able to take advantage? I felt like it would be a playoff contender.
Grant Enfinger now is off the racetrack.
We're coming green, Phil.
Yeah, as well as Majeski obviously being towed in. There's Haley Deegan. That truck looks fairly clean. Little tire mark there on the left rear quarter panel.
And a quiet day for Haley Deegan.
Garrett Smithley in that 0-2. Still in there battling. There's Lawless Allen right around the top 10, all these trucks.
Remember, Haley finished 6th here in this race last year.
Brett Moffitt. What a day. First start this year. Crew chief Seth Barber, longtime Cup crew chief. He's a 12-time winner in the series. He's a champion. Now here he has a chance to win at Talladega. You're on the 19 of Christian Eckes. He has been the truck to beat in the playoffs.
Christian Eckes has never been a bigger fan of Chandler Smith. He said they've raced together forever, right?
Friends forever.
Christian needs the Chandler to do everything perfectly on this restart.
They told Ben Rhodes, we need to win this race or finish 2nd. No mistakes. We need to stay in the hunt.
All right, here we go.
Sideline. The 25 truck is
Green, green, green. Here we go.
last year. Green flag is in the air for NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series overtime.
Pretty even start there, Phil.
Some good pushers on the inside and the outside. 4 trucks lined up on the inside.
Oh, that's going to prevail.
They broke apart a little bit on the outside between 2nd and 3rd.
Moffitt, Rhodes, Thompson. Yeah, but outside lane's got the charge. Eckes and Chandler Smith.
Extend that lead, but not so quick. The 25 cannot lock bumpers.
Well, that was locked. That's about as locked as you can get right there.
He's still locked.
He's still locked to the 19. NASCAR watching that. You've got to give some space in between bumpers.
I mean, Eckes getting a huge push out front, trying to avenge the loss from Bristol 2 weeks ago. White flag is out. Last lap at Talladega. The 19 and the 25 way outside. 19 trying to get this 4th win of the year. Chandler Smith trying to win it for Rackley War. The same race they won last year. Here comes Brett Moffitt to the outside. Eckes goes down the block. Oh, Moffitt slips to the middle. It's 3 wide for the lead. And Eckes going to be left out to dry. Moffitt with a big run. And Parker Kligerman right behind. Corey Heim 3rd in that train that's now pushing out to the front. Oh, man. Getting slippy there.
Both of those drivers got clear.
Wow. Oh, the run. Kligerman forced to the outside. Chandler Smith now pushing Brett Moffitt from second. And they cut on the line. Will another non-playoff driver win today? Here comes Chandler Smith to the outside. Brett Renro's trying to do a push. And then on the line, it's Brett Moffitt who wins at Talladega. It's a non-playoff driver. It's not a first win. It's his 11th career win and his first at a restrictor plate track after their main contender basically had no chance of winning after a pit snafu. Brett Moffitt brings it home for front row.
Those are a couple of tough laps for this young racer.
Seth Barber. He's like, all right, I'll come off. The bench is
All right. I didn't realize I changed the tab. My bad. Rhodes second, Thompson third, Chandler Smith fourth, Corey Heim fifth, Daniel Dye sixth, Nick Sanchez seventh, Haley Deegan eighth, Kligerman ninth, and Wallace Allen in P10.
He came in as a teammate to Zane Smith.
And he won the race instead.
Zane Smith had his issues, was in the garage.
Moffitt's first win in NASCAR in over 3 years. No, in almost 3 years. Wow.
I can't believe he made contact and was still able to get underneath him. Big push from Parker Kligerman.
And Christian now is out there by himself. Drops all the way back to the end of the line.
13th career win for Brett Moffitt, the 31-year-old out of Grimes, Iowa.
You mentioned Marcus from Freight Auctions. Freight Auctions on the side of this truck.
All-time supporter of Brett Moffitt.
Of Brett Moffitt and of Front Row and of NASCAR. Marcus is a really big fan of the sport. Cool to see him get to celebrate in victory lane. Brett's done burnt the right rear off.
Well, the streak continues. No playoff drivers have ever won the playoff.
Not a first-time winner.
How about that?
But
Parks it perfectly on the finish line.
What about Ben Rhodes? You heard the radio transmission between he and his spotter. We either need to win or be second. And that's the only options we have. Ben said, I got you. And he brought it home second.
I love you, Brett.
Brett's a good dude.
First win at Talladega. Last win was back in 2020. He's been running in the Xfinity Series. Got the call. And you guys, we said it at the start of the show. This could be an audition for him. We don't know who is replacing Zane Smith next year with this team. I think he had a good showing.
why would he go drop back down? He's
Regan Smith, the winner, has joined you on the start-finish line.
Well, it's been 3 years since your last Truck Series win. Brett, this was a one-off deal. You're an Xfinity regular. How does this one feel?
It's pretty awesome. I've notably struggled at the super speedways in the past and dreaded coming to them, but this was an all-pressure, all-situation that Front Row gave me great options to come here and just go out there and try to help a teammate. Obviously, that didn't work out for that group, but I mean, to come here and have a shot at a win and to do it is pretty amazing. Just reminds you of the good old days, and I want to get back to doing this on a regular basis, so we'll see what happens.
Brett Moffitt, your Truck Series winner at Talladega.
Some great driving from that young man, Brett.
all right. It's going to be a close battle between Eckes, Sanchez, Enfinger, and Rhodes to get into the playoffs. Two of those drivers will get in, unless Majeski or Zane Smith wins.
One race remains in the round of 8 as we go to Homestead Miami Speedway in 2 weeks. We hope you join us. There it is, October 21st, Trucks Race Day at 11:30 a.m. Eastern, and the Truck Series race will follow. For Phil Parsons, Michael Waltrip, Josh Sims, Regan Smith, I'm Jamie Little. Thanks so much for joining us.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow, everyone, for the Yellowwood 500. But thank you so much for coming out. All right. BowserJrXD signing off.